I'm scoring points here with HR. Good morning, guys. Hope you're doing well. Good morning, September. Ebs, what's up? I'm early, guys. I'm early. JD, good morning. How's it going? Hello, September. How are you? Hey, September. What's our likely count now for our meetup? It looks like it's growing. It looks significant. We've seen a lot of new members in there. That looks pretty great. What's up, Franny? How are you? Oh, that's that. Let's put that there. There we go. That's not what I'm looking for. Orza, what's up, buddy? Good morning. Exo, hello, hello, hello. I gotta be honest with you guys. I'm terrible with messages on whatnot. I just looked for the first time in like a month. I'm like, oh my god. uh, yeah, we got some time, September. That's the good. You know what the best thing is that you put a time that was like it wasn't like 2 weeks from now. It was like you know what, put it a couple months away. Let people think about it. We can get any accurate count. I think that was the best movie you ever did. Good call. Doing pretty good. Just finished building my Vivi deck. Very nice. I'm in the middle of building two decks right now. They're both old school decks. I gotta be honest with you. Ever since I built that first old school deck, dude, that's where all my attention has turned to. Good morning. How are you, Sinful? What's up, buddy? Good to see you, pal. All my attention has been towards old school, and I've been loving building those decks. I got two in the works right now. I've got two built, and now I've got decks 3 and 4 on the way, and I cannot wait to build more. Busy with life, dude. I hear you. I need a fucking. I need, dude. I need like a 4 month break from my job. I really do. I need like a leave to get the rest of my life in order. There's just so much, a lot, a good thing, but right. I need to take a personal leave. I don't think they would allow that though. Hey, I'm gonna take a personal leave just to get my other shit in order. I'm hoping the weather holds out this weekend. So if the weather holds out this weekend, I probably won't be doing a show for Saturday or Sunday because I'll be doing a tag sale. But I also thought about that. I might actually just turn that into a giveaway show. I haven't decided yet. I haven't decided yet. It depends on how the weather goes. Because I've been meaning to have a tag sale for a fucking month, but it's New England. It's been raining every goddamn weekend. Um, so I gotta wait and see. You're gonna be on the Cape? When? I do. My parents live at the Cape. That's where oh, this weekend? Oh, nice. And my voice is cracked. Nice. Totally not restaurant degen. Here you go. This is the last box I got for $80 a pack, guys. Then it goes up to 85. So just a heads up. West Barnstable, dude. My parents used to live in Barnstable. Now they live in no, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, yeah, it was Barnstable. Not West, but they were in Barnstable, and now they moved to Marston Mills. R3. Me, oh, very nice. 10 years, dude. I just hit 15 last week. Um, all right, the Jason Luck. Here we go. Mike Master, good morning. Yeah, me and my wife hit 15 years the other day. Pretty crazy, man. Here we go. Borderless foil mythic Kafka, the court mage, and your foil Captain Lannery Storm. Borderless mythic lightning army of one, mythic Commander Yuna, and your borderless rare Almacy. Lots of mythics. Nice Dion. Any Sids? Sid, no Sids, no Sids, no Sids. Some good hits though, man. We'll take it. We'll take it for sure. Dude, Final Fantasy is still incredible. But it's not bad. It wasn't bad. It wasn't a terrible pack. Thank you, Restaurant DJ. I'm sorry, not Restaurant DGen. Thank you, not Restaurant DGen. Right, yeah. That's the thing is you get some surges, you get some serious value, and those I think are going to hold pretty good, especially as boxes continue to. It looks like the boxes are holding really strong at like 840 a box, um, but I think that pretty soon we're going to see a move. You know, and again, okay, so it's funny because I was talking about this the other day, and actually I want to make a fucking video on it, and I probably should, but I'm saying right now, the biggest opportunity right now in Final Fantasy, no one's paying attention to it. I'll let you know what it is right now. In my opinion, I think it's the Final Fantasy Omegas. In my opinion, if you look at the prices of like the Lord of the Rings Omegas, the Fallout Omegas, different Omegas for certain sets, they hold a much bigger premium. And in my opinion, if boxes are 840, but you can find Omegas for like 80, which equates to about an 800 and, oh no, $960. No. What's 80 times 12? 960. No. Yeah, 960. It equates to a 960 booster box price, which is above what they are. But if you look at the prices of what they go for Omegas versus regular packs, it's a premium. And I think people like this. I think that Omegas right now at $80 are, oh, trust me, Booster, I've been grabbing them. I already started making some moves. I'm a big fan of Omegas, as you guys know. I think consumer sentiment at 1,000 box falls out. Oh, I think so too. And what happens is once boxes hit 1,000, you'll see a bigger dump. You always see that big round numbers. Everyone goes, "Oh, it's 1,000, time to sell it," and then they do. It dips to 850, 900, and then it goes back up. And then all the people, then it'll go past 1,000 again to the next milestone, whatever it happens to be. But I think Omegas are a streaming opportunity, so I have been grabbing some. I'm not going crazy and clearing the market, but what I'm doing is literally like every couple of days, grab a couple here, grab a couple there, and I'm just gonna fucking stockpile them. I'm gonna stockpile them little by little. I'm not gonna go crazy. But if you look on TCG Player, for example, I guess. But you know what though? The thing is, they can reprint bundles. And I don't know if they do, but they can reprint bundles. So like bundles, commander decks, play boosters. Well, play boosters, I've got a case now. I'm good for that. I'm good to last for a little while. But those will be reprinted, 100%. But the collectors, no. So my thought is with the Omegas, I'm probably going to grab a bunch. And actually, no, I'm grabbing two. Is I'm grabbing loose packs from gift bundles, and I'm going to grab a stockpile of those, and then I have those for down the road. That's just that. That's probably going to be like my personal investment, even though I don't believe in that word when it comes to Magic. But I'll call it speculation, I guess. Rather than specking on the singles, which I think there are good opportunities, I shifted gears, and like I said, I saw Omegas. You all know how I feel about Omegas. I love them, and so I'm gonna 100% be stockpiling those. Bundles have exclusive foils. You don't get it in any other product. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, I did not know that. But they can. Is it like the promo cards? What's up, Stoughton? Nice. Yeah, Final Fantasy plays are nice, dude. Like I said, I get this last case, so I've got 3 for 25 for this entire case. The boxes could go to $300 tomorrow, but mine will be 3 for 25 until this case is gone, and then I'll buy another case. You know what I mean? How many golden chocobos today? Well, we pulled 3 golden chocobos yesterday, so I want to beat that. I want to pull 4 serialized today. That's my goal. My goal for what's today? Tuesday. For Tuesday is to pull 4 golden chocobos. We pulled the numbers 1, 2, and 3 yesterday in one pack, so that's pretty incredible. Nice. Yeah, booster breakers. I think I joined one of your breaks yesterday, didn't I? I literally bought it and then I had to leave like 5 seconds later, so I have no idea what's in my bag. I have no idea what I got. I literally I saw your stream and I jumped in. There was one spot left. I'm like, well, I can't leave one spot there, so I grabbed it and then I had to leave. Chocobo Taco Tuesday. So, anyways, happy Tuesday, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. Good morning, Colton Jeff. How are you? So, nothing crazy. I threw in a Lavinia since the break was a bit weak for you. Well, yeah, I once I hit multicolored, I think I saw I saw the first 2 packs and I was like, this is gonna hurt. But you had a good price. It was like $14. So I'm like, sure, whatever. Shipping was like $1. So I'm like, all right, I'm cool with that. Have a little fun. It's like opening a pack. So yeah, I figured it would be weak. Yeah, man. Happy to help, dude. Oh, I do have some singles in the buy it now. So if anyone wants to scroll through the buy it now, there are singles in there from the collections I'm doing. So I'm starting. I think I'm doing a random Wednesday night stream tomorrow. Oh, nice. Enjoy it. I'll pop in if I can. So as I said, I think what I'm going to start doing is putting some random singles in the buy it now, which I'm doing. My goal is to match or beat TCG Player pricing low, not direct, but just the absolute low listed, and that's what they're listed for. I understand shipping's different on here, but I figure if people have like free shipping or discounted shipping, then it's worth grabbing those singles, and I'll just list some singles here and there, little by little, and that's how I'm going to put them. Figure why not? Standard Borderless Art, Absolute Virtue is $15, but the foil is $80, and the foil can only be found in bundles, so that's interesting. Okay. The only thing I don't like with bundles is they're big, they take up a lot of room, and the prices aren't high. So my thought is if you're going to get those, I would rather just get some play boosters. I've always thought about bundles. Like it's kind of like I used to collect commander decks, but they take up a lot of room, and that's why I don't collect or spec on commander decks anymore. I do take up a lot of room. I'm a big guy. I'm 6'5", man, like 230 pounds. I'm a big guy. I can't help it. That's just the way I was made. And Chovy, good morning. There's a collection I'm bidding on right now that I really hope I get. I would really like to go through it. I am 6'5". I was already like 6'2" when I was like a freshman in high school. How big are you, Booster? You sure there's going enough room at the meet for you, Jason? I might need my own. You might have to put me in the corner table. Listen, I'm a bigger guy. You might need to put me in a corner table. For Syntax and I are hobbits. 6'1", 290. Well, yeah, that's 6 feet is big. All right, we'll put the weirdos like me that are big at a corner table. That's fine. I say, Orzov, you're tall too, right? Dijon Don, good morning, buddy. How are you? No 5'8". Oh, okay. Top of the morning, buddy. Yeah, September. I was saying, like, we've been seeing a lot of new members in the Discord, which is fantastic. I mean, it's great seeing everybody jump in. I saw was the Grandmasters in there? Dijon's in there now. A bunch. It's great. It seems like it's growing really well. Happy Tuesday, buddy. And it seems like you know what the cool thing too. It's a nice group of people. Um, I like that. And again, this is all you guys. Like, I mean, you guys are doing a fantastic job with this. Like, it's turned into a really awesome place. How many have I got so far? On hand, 7. But I've got a bunch more on the way. Good morning, Gideon. How are you? Oh shit, sorry. Hey, Risky's wife, he's a jerk. I've only got 7 that came in now, but I've got a bunch more on the way. So I had like 2 days where I bought like a bunch. And then now it's just like every day or every other day, I grab a couple more, and I'm just gonna slowly accumulate, and they're gonna sit there, and I'm gonna have a nice stack of them. And because I saw what happened with the Lord of the Rings ones and the Fallout ones, and let's just be honest here, buying one Omega or a couple Omegas here and there, yeah, Final Fantasy Omegas, is a lot easier than buying a box here and there at like $850. So I like that idea. I do have more Final Fantasy collectors on the way. But yeah, I think now that the prices haven't immediately skyrocketed, I'm slowly nibbling on boxes and Omegas, and I said I'm gonna keep some for myself. I'm gonna hoard some Final Fantasy sealed. Oh, absolutely. It's gonna go crazy. Even if there's another wave of releases or whatever, it's long term. It's not gonna matter. It's proven now after release that this set is a home run. How much the gift bundles are going to be once they? I know. If those dip again, you can put the value of a collector at 80, 85, 90. Again, those in a gift bundle are basically Omega collector packs, right? So look at the gift bundles for Lord of the Rings. Same kind of thing. 140 to 200. I didn't get any of those gift bundles September, so I'll keep my eyes out at some point because I think they're cool. But again, I don't really do bundles as much. And the few times I do go in on bundles, I usually get burned. Meaning, like, I'm stuck with them for a really long time. Case in point, I have a huge stack of some bundles from one set right now, which I'm stuck on for a while. Yeah, it'd be nice if there was 2. But, again, it's an $80, $90, $100 collector pack, plus however many play boosters and whatever else is in there. So, I think that it would be really cool if they did some kind of a special edition release of Final Fantasy like they did Lord of the Rings. I think if they did, that'd be an absolute fucking home run. Rose could be cool in randomly selecting dice. Yeah, I that's pretty cool. Buster Sword in the mail yesterday from you and already sold for 180. That's awesome, man. That was the first one I pulled. First one I pulled. But the thing is too, is like stuff like that. It's, you know, again, like I am specking on, I said that before, I'd be specking on Final Fantasy for sure. Obviously, hindsight's 2020. Back when they were $500 on pre-order, should have bought 1 million, but no one knew exactly where it would go. We had an idea, but boxes like Final Fantasy boxes for sale, it's all for sale. So I mean, if you want a full box, yeah, I mean, again, my price is not going to be that favorable. It's you know, because I buy it based on selling it by the pack. If you want to buy a box, I would do like $1 off per pack, which again, it's not very attractive. I get it, so it's not the best price. I would love to have a case of pre-releases. That'd be cool. Because that'd be a fun to want to do down the road. Nanza for a Wilds of Eldraine. Yeah, we can do those. I'm actually almost out of those. Once this box is done, I gotta find another box. 1 on the left and 2 on the right for Nanza. Left, you got it. Again, it's just Final Fantasy is just one of those sets, plain and simple. It's a home run. This is how it is. All right, Nanza, best of luck. Yeah, confetti would be nice. Best of luck. Best of luck. Best of luck. Foil Intruder Alarm. Non-foil Goblin Bombardment. We got your Showcase Poisoner. Borderless Archivist. Foil Rare 3 Blind Mice. Foil Virtue, non-foil Vampiric Rites with your beautiful, beautiful mountain. That was not the confetti, unfortunately. Sorry, that was not. But thank you, Nanza. Pokey Auctioneer, good morning. 2 packs left on Wilds of Eldraine. That's all I have for Wilds. I think that's all I have for Wilds. Yeah, I don't have any more. I don't have any more. Morning Wonder. We haven't pulled the confetti. Like, or honestly, I don't think anything crazy, to be honest with you. There's only 2 packs left. But it's been open for like several weeks, so I don't remember exactly what's been pulled, but Fantabulous Nil, good morning. Swagger, good morning. But that's good. September 2 is it looks like we got some good, cool designs for a cup or for a mug. So once we have a design set, let me know. Give me a head count, and I will take care of the mugs. Those are on me. I'll be happy to take care of that for the group. Oh, yeah, no problem. You just give me the design, give me a count, and then I'll order them. Sleeve it up. Good morning. We're going to go with Sinful for an MH1 English. We like those. I love MH1, man. Great set. Oh, Sinful. Getting multiples. Morning, Sleeve it up. How are you, bud? Good to see you. Sinful, you tell me. What do you like? Someone's been saying that. Like, it doesn't let you do quantity. It seems like it's a whatnot error. I'm good, Sleeve it up. You didn't miss me yesterday. I don't stream on Mondays. 7 from both. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, I don't do Mondays. It's actually, like I said, it's a good thing. I would like to do Mondays, but you know what? It's good to give me one day off. I got a lot of stuff. I got to work early in the morning Mondays. I got stuff to do Monday night, so it's actually a good day for me to just take it off. Here we go. We got your art card, Snow-Covered Plains, and your rare Plain-Bowed Accomplice. Uncommon Evasion, Chaos, and a nice Talisman in the Ephemerates. It's actually good because it forces me to take a day off, and I'm the kind of person where I wouldn't. I would just work 7 days a week nonstop. And so to be forced to take a day off is actually a good thing. Here we go. Foil, Token Goblin, Art Card, Hogak, Snow-Covered Island, a very phallic island, and your foil, Spell Snuff with a Sun-Baked Candy. Nice land, we'll take those. Obsession, the More, the Pride. Any Ephemerates? No Ephemerates. Couple good smalls, though. Good playables. But yeah, I was saying, I've been, thank you, Sinful, very much, man. I've really been enjoying building old school decks, man. And I tell you, I haven't even had the inclination to build any commander decks. I just want to keep building old school stuff. It's been really nice. Orzhov, I've definitely fallen down that rabbit hole for sure, dude. Because again, I like building my vintage collection, and this is an extra. This is a. You know what it is? This is a reason why. Boxers for the investment can get the Boxer on 850 on the bay. Something they're going nowhere but up. So that's a personal decision that you need to make. But I'm buying. It's a great rabbit hole to fall into, man. Franny. But the thing is, too, is like before I always collect them. I never actually used them. They just sat in a binder. But now it's like, oh, now it's there's a million decks I want to build now. So yeah, this isn't financial advice, but I'm buying. Franny. Well, actually, I'm kind of on a hold from all buying right now. I gotta get a couple things in order. I had a lot happen all at once, so I'm kind of like I'm chilling for a little bit. Heard about the guy I got disqualified from Final Fantasy Police because Yes, I did hear about that. That's a shitty game store. That's a shitty game store, is what that is. Borderless foil blasphemous edict. Borderless non-foil Kellen. Borderless loots. Foil rare crystal barricade and your foil rare and oh man, these foundations have not been treating us nice. Hairs? Any hairs? No hairs. These have not been nice to us lately. Foundations for Franny. I'm sorry. Listen. What that's technically speaking, they're not wrong, but that is a stupid move. Like it's just, and especially, dude, if it was my opponent that threw the fit, I mean, I would have some choice words for them, but yeah, I would. Hey, listen. Technically speaking, it was illegal, but it's one of those things where it's like, dude, the judge and the guy complaining were friends. Oh, there you go. It's not. Well, it's not. It's different because it can have a different effect. That's the problem. Well, technically, it is a basic land, right? But it's just a snow-covered basic land, which it can have a different effect. That's a terrible way. That's like, remember that clip from years ago at like a world championship where the guy like targeted, like he said Borborygmos, but he should have said Borborygmos enraged. He's like, hey, I'm gonna kill your Borborygmos. Or like I'm gonna target the Borborygmos, but he didn't say enraged, and that's actually a different card. So the guy called the judge, and it was like a stupid thing, but he knew what he meant, but it went the other way. I agree. Shit call by the judge. Well, technically speaking, it was the correct call, but yes, it was a shit call. You know what that was? That's like when your buddy's got a 1-foot putt and you don't say good. And you're like, no, I want to see it. It's like, no, it's fucking good, dude. It's exactly what that is. What's up, Rob Dog? How are you, bud? Like, if my buddy's like 3 feet away, we're playing a fun round, it's like, dude, you're good. You're good. Even if you're playing for money, within 3 feet, like, dude, you're good. You're good. Now we're playing for a lot of money. I gotta see everything. And if any birdie putts are better, you need to make that. Five pre-release and told all the people who showed up that there was no free mulligans. There you go. Just remind them, hey, we're not playing Commander here, you jerks. We're not playing Commander. Well, I sent him the invite yesterday. J Mac, myself figured we wouldn't be together without, of course, the Dark One's presence. Oh wait, is J Mac the Grandmaster? Grandmaster he's the Grandmaster. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, I didn't recognize. Well, it's funny because I was just reading the Discord. I saw the J Mac. I'm like, who's J Mac? I wasn't sure. But I saw Grandmaster. Grandmasters, is he a New Englander like us? That's awesome. Is he coming to the hangout? That'd be fantastic. Hey, No Beats, how are you? That's great. Yeah, he does slabs and a lot of cool giveaways. And you know what's funny is now we'll see what the Grandmaster looks like because we don't know because he's never on camera. It'll be a first. Yo, he's wicked entertaining. I love his show. You only ever see the gloves. That's right. We'll actually see the person in person. The Fuelers on the past couple days. Yeah, that's great, man. Again, hey, listen. Correct me if I'm wrong, but did Patch create the server? Correct me if I'm wrong, but did Patch create the server? That'd be great. He shows up in a mask. Yeah, Pat. I believe Patch created the server, and like it's. I mean, again, uh, I'm bad with messages. I've always been bad with messages and getting back to people. I apologize. That's just how I am. But like, I pop in wherever I can. But it's growing really well. And again, it's good people, so that's great. There's nothing else. Robes. So we did pull one dual land, but that's it. But we're just starting off, so there should be plenty of goodies left. Yeah, we pulled a Tundra, which is nice. We opened one pack of the Prophecy box, and we did not hit a Rhystic Study yet. In the last two boxes, we got 6 each. It's like Thing from the Addams Family, just 2 hands show up. Yeah, Revise and Prophecy were one pack in. Yeah. And what else? I think the like Shadowmoor were one tournament deck in, like Eventide haven't really dipped into yet. A lot of some of these boxes, the Judgment box, the Alliances, some of these boxes are pretty fresh. World Wake. But again, those are kind of like, little here, little there, specialty products. But I like having them in stock. And the nice thing is, like, actually, I like that. Like, if I get like a box of Revise or whatever, it lasts a long time. It's available for people if they want them. Have a great stream. Miss being in here. Hey, take care, Simple. Good to see you, man. Yeah, no beats. That's actually that's the one. And where the hell is it? Oh, it's right behind me. This is the one. Actually, the video. Actually, I think the video went live yesterday, right? Yeah, we cracked open one pack, and it was not a Rhystic Study. Yeah, this is the most recent one. I think I have a collection video releasing today. I literally, well, so it was funny. Like last week, I literally had like 15 videos made and scheduled, so I was good and ahead for a while for YouTube. But this past week, I've been so busy, I haven't recorded shit. So I'm happy staying ahead like that, which works out good. And it's actually kind of funny because I forgot that I could do this. Apparently, I can put like memberships on my YouTube channel, and so what I did was I put like a 99 cents a month for like the one to the early supporters, and all of my scheduled videos for the next week you can watch them right away, which is I thought that was pretty cool. So I was like, well, let's see what happens. I don't know how any of that shit works. It said I could do it, so I did it. I was like, all right, whatever. I schedule them just for my own. Again, because sometimes I'll make 3 or 4 videos in a day if I'm not doing much. And I'm like, okay, I'm good for a while, and it helps me out to plan ahead. You also multi-stream onto YouTube from Whatnot if you like. I am, yeah. This is actually live streaming on YouTube as well. All my live streams do. Well, I set them all to. Sometimes it screws up and doesn't do it, but yeah, all of my shows, all these shows, these are live on YouTube right now. Well, I do that, but sometimes it doesn't start it. This one I think did, which is kind of cool because we can see it happen live in time of what's going on in the show. Thanks, Learning. I appreciate it, man. Good morning, Vicky. I think so, Booster Breakers. That's why I did it. I want to be able to see him later on, and that was the main point of it. Morning, Top MTG. How are you? Repacked, dude. I told you guys. Someone was arguing with me the other day about same thing. Repacked packs. It was a TSR. Hold on. It was a TSR, and I opened it like this, and I squeezed it open. They said that doesn't work like that. And I go, yes, it does. And they literally responded back a couple days later, like, no, I checked, and it doesn't work like that. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you, but so I have another. It was 2 people in the same one, 2 people in the same short. Like, oh, it's repacked. I'm like, yeah, it's repacked, and I put the Sliver Legion in there. I just laugh now. It's funny. Well, I even said to him, I was like, dude, like, pop in the show for 10 minutes. I know. Like Orzov, literally. Double Match 2022 collectors open so smooth. I love them. Bundles, so don't worry about picking. Oh, okay. Cool, Daniels. Good. I haven't even, I'll be honest with you, Daniels, I haven't been even eyeing bundles because it's not really my thing. But I'm glad you got one. That's good. I had someone yesterday at one of the Omegas I ordered on eBay. It was one person had one Omega, and I love this. It was like in hand, ships today. So I ordered it, and then 2 days later they refunded me, and I go, hey, I got I thought it was in hand. They go, it was, but I sold it on Facebook. And I was like, negative review. I'm such a fickle bitch. Hey, listen. Sorry, but welcome to the world of reselling. If you do something stupid like that, you're gonna get a negative review. I mean, that's just how it is. Sorry. Hopefully you learn your lesson. I don't give negative reviews I usually don't do it, but you know what? Lesson learned. So I'm waiting for them to message me with some hateful stuff. What'd you get, Top MTG? A bunch of what? Reselling 101, man. If you know, and it was funny, they had 3 reviews. So so no, they had 2 reviews. And I was their third review and it was negative. So their percentage went from like 100 to 66% positive. Double Masters 2022, draft or collectors? I'm actually out of collectors right now. I literally just ordered 1 box. 10 cases of collector. So you have 80 boxes of collectors? Oh boy. Oh, we need to talk. Has everyone got an auto pay recurring charges from what? No. No. Jesus. Top MTG. Let's talk about that. Yeah. Yeah, top's no joke, man. Top's no joke. See, that's the thing is like I can't because I go wide. I can't really go deep into products anymore because I try to go wide. So I don't have a. I used to buy like cases like that. I can't anymore because I'm trying to go wide with stuff. So it's a different direction. Clive, I got in the second. Oh no, is it Taniel? Is it lost in the mail? I hope not. Keep an eye on it. Top goes wide. Booster. Yeah, if you get something that's lost in the mail for like a couple weeks, contact whatnot because I mean, you know, if it's lost, it's lost. You know, there's nothing we can do about it, unfortunately. Um, that's unfortunate that happens. 610. Oh, there was I should say this. The packages from like last freaking Thursday. No, wait. Those are gone. No, those are gone. Everything from Saturday's show, the mailman didn't pick it up yesterday, so it's got to go out today. So everything from Saturday and Sunday show, it'll go out today. Sorry, it never got picked up yesterday. Freaking, I must have the bad mailman. I apologize. So it's a day late. I'm sorry. Corn Dizzle for 3. If it's in preparing, probably a seller issue. Is it? Wait, preparing from me? Risky. Is it from me? Oh. Corn Dizzle, where would you like your pack from? And Corn Dizzle picking up the coat of arms. Yes, guys, there is some singles in the buy it now too if you want them. I'll list a little here, a little there for my collections. So if you want these singles, my goal is to put them at or below TCG player pricing, the absolute lowest, not just the direct low. But Corn Dizzle, that's nice coat of arms. That's yours. Bit at midnight was happy. Yeah, Corn. So that's what I do. So from the collections that I do, all back. I'll probably. I was, toying a word to list all my singles, but I was like, I'm just gonna put them on here, and they can sit there. And if they sit there for more than like a month, then I'll just take them off and I'll buy list them. I mean, probably I'll put like cards like that are playables or like certain value and up. I'll put on here little by little. Everything else I'll just buy list. That's small. But if I can, hey, listen, I got these in the collection, and I got them. So for whatever, if I can give you guys a good price on some singles, I figure why not. Here we go. Uncommons. We got the Magician, Dragoon's Lance, that guy. Green card, Borderless Sin for your rare. Foil common, Pandora. Singles you've been when you're not on. Yeah, and I figure, like I said, if people buy packs or whatever, so it covers some of your shipping, then the single is just a good price without having to pay for the shipping. Why not? Sid. We take Sids. Borderless, Noctis, Prince of Lucis, and your foil uncommon, Salvagers. Okay, not bad. Yeah, I got, like I said, I didn't throw a lot. I'm just gonna little by little throw some in there, a few a day or whatever when I have a few minutes and get to it. But that way they're there. Oh, very nice. Through the Ages. Archmage. We'll take it. I don't think there is. I could be wrong though. Comets, weapon, down. The Regency for your rare and your foil common retrieve the Esper for Corn Dizzle. Yeah, there's probably not, but I think those Sids are holding a decent price, aren't they? There's some that are several more doll hairs than the other ones. Nice, Corn Dizzle. That's your first Final Fantasy? Well, good. Read your comments. Where are you? Suggestion is to code your inventory so singles are in a certain section of your inventory. Oh, yeah, you're probably right. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I'll do that moving forward. Good call. Something as simple as putting like a period in the beginning can like put it together or something. Good call. Because I don't have a lot of singles. There's like actually, I'll show you. This is literally all the singles I have in my shop. So Oracle Moldias. These are nice. These DCI promos, Path Razors. I think I only put these for like $5 or $6. Eldrazi Monuments, Eldrazi Temples, bunch of Metal Workers, bunch of Grim Monoliths, and City of Traders. This is what's the singles in my buy it now. But I've got like, I'll show you. I'll show you what I've got to list. Is all this. I just haven't got to it yet. I just got to put them in there. So I'll do it little by little. I'm not going to play with it, so I decided I'll put it in the shop. You could load up your bin when you're not online, dude. I always... Oh, yeah. That's what I do. Is like, if I'm just chilling at night and I got 20 minutes, like, let me list 10 singles or whatever. Rob Dog, nice coupon use, dude. Trips Capsule, good morning. L2. Best of luck, sir. Best of luck, sir. Good morning, Snuggy. How are you? Borderless Foil, Moogles, Valor. Borderless Strixhaven Stadium, non-foil. Borderless Foil Commander, Stasis. Borderless Commander, Strago and Realm. Borderless Squall, the Seed Mercenary. And your foil rare Cecil the Dark Knight. I like that one. Sids? No Sids. No Sids. No Sids. Rob Dog. Request cancellation on the seller week, and you haven't even printed the label. Yeah, that's a request to cancel. 100%. I've got a Mr. Rob Dog R3. I've got a case of 6 Final Fantasy collectors I pre-ordered from somebody, and they said it was going to ship at latest yesterday, and it didn't. So I'll give them like 1 or 2 more days, but like I don't want to push it because I got a good price on it. It's kind of one of those. Like I'll wait a couple days for that price. But they've since relisted a bunch on their eBay page at a much higher price. So I hope they don't try to screw me. Borderless Foil, Dion, Bahamut's Dominance. Foil, Wall of Omens. See this one a lot. Borderless Foil, Commander Summon, Kujata. Final Fantasy 7. Which one's this? This must be later in the game. I don't remember that one for Final Fantasy 7. Tifa. Very nice. Non-foil. Borderless Commander Manderville and your foil rare Moogles Valor. Beautiful. So I love the lands. Sids? No Sids. But yeah, if I have like a pre-order from somebody and they're taking a couple extra days to ship it and my price is really good, I generally let it go for a couple extra days. I'm like, let's see. Let's see what happens. Because there's no way I get that price again. Mr. Rob Dog. I messaged him yesterday at day 6. If they wouldn't respond... That's the thing. If they're not responsive, then just cancel it. Move on. Around the Ancient Forest section. Okay. I just picked up Odin like a couple days ago in my game, and I just I forgot how good that summon is. Odin's fantastic. If you leave the screen, the summon goes away permanently. Oh, really? That's the thing is, I know I was watching yesterday, and Dobab, I know you are like a phenomenal, like, you know Final Fantasy 7. There is a lots of, like, I think there's like 50 different things in the game that, like, you have one chance to get it, and that's it. And I know I've missed a few already. But, you know, I should have bought every box I found. Again, hindsight's always 2020, man. It's just that's the way it is. Robes. Prophecy. So 6 looses of Final Fantasy for a sealed case and sell you a case. 6 Lucy's. We can try to figure something out, Top. We'll talk. Robes, where are you thinking, bud? Dealer's choice. Oh, that's the L1. That's always the L1. All right, prophecy robes. So we do regularly pull Rhystic Studies out of here, but I feel like our next chase really is the foil Rhystic Study. Here we go. The Entangler, the Field, Warrior, and your rare being Troublesome Spirits. Spider, Boon, Flay, Hatchling, Excise, the Orders, Hornclaw, every blue is a tease, Razorback, Berserker, Glider, and Joriel's Favor. Pack 2 of the box. No Rhystic Studies yet. No Rhystic Studies. We will find some. We have the technology. Robes. That's you, bud. We are just thinning the box out. We're priming it up. Thank you, Robes. If you crack them, they will come. Yeah, I've also been doing a lot of. I tell you what, I had one of those moments. I think we all get to that point, especially for sellers or just collectors, where you kind of look around. You're like, okay, I have to clear some of this stuff out of here, and that's what I've been doing lately. I've been doing a lot of like lot selling, just to kind of like clear up some room. It can be a fucking disaster in here. So I've been working on. You know what? Just sell this. Just move it, and clear it out and clear my mind. And that's what I've been doing. Totally not restaurant degen. What's up? Welcome back. But nice, Snuggie. Yeah, sometimes you gotta, dude. Like sometimes you have to do like a purge. Nothing crazy so far. There's 5 packs left, and like I said, after this $80 price, my next box is going to 85 a pack. So, just fair warning on that. Norse Nurse, 3 on the left, 2 on the right. I said there's a collection on eBay I'm bidding on right now. I really hope I get. It gets tougher though, man. Finding collections that are like legit not staged. That's the tough part. Here we go. Norse Nurse. Borderless Foil. Fire Crystal. I like these. I get them usually on the Bay. I've been looking locally, but there's nothing really good. Dovin's Veto for your foil. What's got you so in this collection? There's some good value, some decks, playables, things like that. Borderless Foil Commander Protection Magic. Borderless Commander Yeti. Borderless White Mage. And your foil rare Sin. Spire's Punishment for your Leviathan. Sid. Any Sids? No Sids. No Sids. Norse, we tried. Perfect. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, Top. I think I know what you're saying anyways, but I think we'll make that work. Oh my God, Wim. That would be my dream. That would be my dream. I haven't even looked at storage units in forever, though. I would like to. Norse. Nurse. I saw that's things. I don't remember what was in the beginning of this box, but yeah, I the last few packs haven't been stellar. So, like I said, it's the last 4 of this price. Then the price goes up. Sorry, that's just based on my cost. But I don't remember what the first few was. I really don't. Again, I was off yesterday. We opened over the weekend. If someone knows, let me know. But I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, my biggest thing is how's it going, Quest? My biggest thing is, like I said, all the bulk from these collections. I got to regularly make sure I sell it, otherwise it piles up. The question is, I'm not sure what to do with all this like Chronicles bulk. I got like 4,000 bulk Chronicles cards that are sorted out. I don't know what to do with them. Dude. 2 on the left, 2 on the right. That's the thing. Big time. Top. Big time. The right butt cheek. Dude and on. Best of luck, dude. Yeah, I might do something like that. Borderless foil, Umbral God. Stroke of Midnight for your foil. See these a lot. Some of these cards you see on a regular basis. Dark Confident for your Borderless Mythic. That's the first time I've seen this version. First time I've seen this one. Very nice. Borderless Commander Snorts. Borderless Capital. And your foil rare Hope. Sids. Any Sids? No Sids. I like that Dark Confidant, though. That's the first time I've seen that version. Very cool. 3 left in this box, again, before the price shifts, unfortunately. Is it really? It's the first time I've seen one of those in, like, I don't know, a bunch of boxes. Dude. The dude abides. The dude abides. There we go. Thanks, bud. Having checked that card price, 12. I think like the base copy is like of Dark Confidant is like $6 or $7. I mean, it's standard legal. It's gonna be all over the place. So what they say is the first time that wasn't standard in like 20 years. What's up with my rug though, man? Yeah, right. It really tied the room together. T.Y. Heiser, good morning. Maybe. Dude. Coming in again. Let's do it. 2 on the left, 1 on the right for dude. Today's coffee is, I think it's like it was something caramel or something like that. I've been big on the vanilla syrup lately, so that's nice and simple. But I think it's caramel vanilla coffee today. Very simple, but very good. Very delicious. Borderless foil, Arden, the usurper. Borderless foil. Bolas' Citadel. First time we've seen one of these. Very nice. First time I've seen it. Pistachio vanilla. That sounds good. Pistachio is good. Very nice. We'll take that. You got your Borderless Furion, your Borderless Magus Sisters for the Commander. That has a 10. Borderless Commander Ultimate Magic Meteor. Nice. And your foil Matoya. Sids? Any Sids? Do we get Sids? We do not. We do not get Sids. Yeah, the first time I've seen that Kefka's Tower, though. $45 tower. That'll work. Nice. It's a very cool version. And all the boxes I've opened, it's the first one I've pulled, so. I feel like some of these foil through the ages, you'll see them move because, again, only in collectors, and they're going to be $1,000 before you know it. That's just how it is. Dude. Thank you, dude. 2 left in the box. The foil is nice. I really like those treatments. Ristic Study, non-foil, bottomed out. Oh, really? What's it at? 105. Oof, that's bottoming out. Yeah. Dude. 1 on the right, and you're leaving a Fate Pack behind. All right, dude. Yeah, you already paid shipping. That's what, yeah. So, hey, grab some singles, dude. I got some singles in the buy now, too, if you already got shipping paid. Might as well. Borderless foil, Prince of Lucis. Non-foil. Blood Sky Sire. Nice, we'll take that. We will take that for sure. Non-foil. Borderless Cecil the Dark Knight. Borderless Ancient Metropolis. Borderless Balthier and Fran. And your foil rare Kane the Traitorous Dragoon. Cecil's? Sids? No Sids. No Sids. Corn. All right, that takes it down. Next Final Fantasy is a fresh box, but unfortunately the price changed. Dude, very nice. I'll pin up the other boxes. The good thing is I got a couple more on the way, which is cool. Me +4, Gutsy +12. All right. Dude, that was you. Thank you, bud. and then we're going to corn for the last one. So I seal box and 6 loose collector. The question is, do I rip them or sit on them? The heart says rip the brain. Says sit. Do whatever makes you happy, man. Honestly, that's it's whatever makes you happy with it. Corn Dizzle, best of luck. Fate pack, last pack magic. We must have had several surges in the beginning. Borderless foil Golbez, the Crystal Collector. Non-foil Paragon, I see that one a lot. Borderless Mythic Cloud. Nice, dude. Last pack magic. We'll take Clouds. Non-foil, still very nice. We take it. Borderless Commander Kate Sith, the Fortune Teller. Borderless Mercenary. And your foil Mythic Cloud. There you go, dude. Double Cloud packs. We'll take those for sure. And Surge Prompto. Very nice. No Sid the Kids, but that'll work, dude. We will take that for some Final Fantasy collector action. Yep. Very nice. 2 Clouds. 2 Clouds. Never see Sephiroth, so never see Sephiroth. Corn Dizzle, thank you. Gamer Nation, good morning. 2 Clouds, 1 wallet. 2 Clouds, 1 cup. 2 Clouds, 1 cup. Thank you, Corn Dizzle. Good stuff, man. Heading your way. Or maybe 1 mug. Like, I'll make a mug with clouds on them. Oh, this coffee is delicious, actually. I do have, unfortunately, I said I will be having a difference in schedule today, so this may not ship out tomorrow. This may take an extra day. Sorry, my schedule's been crazy lately, like always. Nice, dude. Sephiroth, I think I've pulled like 1, maybe 2. Several Clouds. But yeah. Oh, what is this? I'm aggravated, Bob. And I'm up here packing pizza bags. No. All right, yeah, Top. We'll talk. I just saw your message. I have to. No, not them. It's the other ones. But I'm also, like I said, I'm also working in multiple stores at the moment. I'm helping cover. So I'm literally doing the jobs of 2 people. I'm traveling. I'm doing some traveling for my work to cover it all. So it can be time consuming, and just trying to remember where everything is going with everything is tough, especially when I have a terrible memory as it is, anyways. But we're getting there, 1 day at a time. That's literally a split one. We gotta be careful that we don't over plan for the that meetup too, because I know we want to like do commander, and we want to do draft, and we do a bunch of different things. And I guess we got all day technically, but you know. Oh, did you, Top MTG? Did you speak to her on the phone? She's really nice. Again, for what they do for me, for what they charge, dude, I would say go for it. I mean, in Top MTG, do you have like the LLC? I would do that too, if you haven't. I don't mind. Yeah, like the differences of the new store. Oh, you do? Oh, so perfect. Top MG. Yeah, this is definitely the second half you want to do. You will be so much happier once you do this. So, are you going to set something up with her? Like, I'm sure you have a meeting with her first. But again, I almost never have to go into the office is like a mile from my house. Literally, it's like a mile from my house, so that was just convenient for me. But like, I maybe go in there twice a year. You get a phone? Yeah, you can probably do everything on the phone. Excuse me. And then maybe you pop in to sign some contracts or something like that. But dude, it was like it's fantastic. Once a month, I send them all my statements, and then they're not like the quickest with it. I'll be honest with you. Like they're probably like 2 months behind giving me P&Ls right now. But like I don't really care. It is what it is. That's all she wants is statements. Yep. I email her my statements every month, and then whatever time later, she just emails me my P&L. Sometimes I get 2 months at a time. It is what it is. She gets busy. She handles a lot of businesses and accounts, so it is what it is. But But it's cool too because you have any questions, you can ask them. You know, their main tax person. I've got their email too, so if I have any tax questions, I ask them, and I can just shoot them a quick email, and they get back to me pretty quick. It's not honestly top MTG. The way it's gonna start is I can pretty much though it's like I said, you have an LLC, right? So basically the way it is to start is she's probably gonna say like, hey, do a full inventory, and so she knows what your inventory value is. You know, um, we're talking about a bookkeeper. Yeah, it's very simple. The last was the part. So the last pack was 2 clouds. That was cool. There wasn't much in the box besides that, but at the very last pack there was 2 clouds. There was a the portrait one, and then like just a foil mythic. Um, but again, like now top MG, if you do that, like you don't have to worry about all that kind of stuff. Like that whole accounting side that you have to do on your own, you don't have to do it anymore. It just frees you up some time. No, no. Dude, Karlov Manor. Superstar, super chat, great fan base and earnings. Okay. No, it was cool too. I actually got I got an email from YouTube the other day. You know what they said? I didn't know they did this for you, but I guess what they're going to do is they take all your videos, they're going to start doing, and start dubbing them into different languages for you. I'm like, well, that's pretty cool. That opens up the audience, I think, a little bit more. I thought that was a really cool thing. I didn't know they did that for you automatically. Karlov, I'm looking. Do I have an open box? I might not. Karlov, I that might be a fresh box. I'm calling it a fresh box. I probably have one open over here, but I'm gonna get a fresh one. Karlov, right here. Yeah, we'll just go with it. It is what it is. Right butt cheek. What's up, Cassiv? How are you? Good to see you, bud. Right butt cheek. Still never pulled a serialize out of these things. Just busy being a clown. Hey, man, no better way to be. Best of luck. Showcase foil, World Souls Rage. Showcase non-foil, Tesa. Borderless Commander, Dustmantle. Borderless Cover Up. And your foil, Mythic, Rakdos, Patron of Chaos. Nice Rakdos. Beautiful Forest. Any slimes? Any slimes? No slimes. No slimes, no cereals, no surges. Apparently people are buying out Surge for Jill. Oh, really? Oh, yes, Wonder. Yeah, me too. So I finally got my act together with those videos and things like that. I finally, I'm learning, but I'm getting there slowly. What sets have good set boosters? Well, I mean, they're all good, really. Set boosters are good. Dude, Anon. Just depends on what kind of cards you want to pull. Depends on the set. Someone said that on another stream. Everyone is losing their mind on Final Fantasy. Well, it's yeah, Commander Master set packs are fantastic. They really are. Lord of the Rings can be pretty good. MH2, I love. Excuse me. A tickle in my throat. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I finally figured out the whole wide angle for the camera, which is good. It's funny because once I figure some things out, it takes me a week to implement it because I have videos, queued up for a week, but I'm getting there. I even have a collection video coming up where you can see my scanner in the goddamn screen. And so I figured that out. Then the next video I did it, my phone wasn't doing it right. It was screwing up. So the next one doesn't have it. Jill's sold out. Uh-oh. So Jill's a big hitter. Box of what, Snuggie? For Commander Masters? Commander Masters set is a phenomenal product. And I honestly, I said this before, the draft boxes right now are slept on. Big time. So Jill is being bought out. Why? What's it go with? Or is it just going to take over? It is pretty good though. I tell you, that card was great for me in the pre-release because it can make things unblockable once you flip it. Which I mean can be a game winner right there. Keelak and M. Johnson, good morning. Yang, good morning. It's just funny too, because like I say, 'cause we've got a break between Final Fantasy and Edge of Eternities, to enjoy Final Fantasy for a little while, which I think is gonna push it up because people are gonna keep opening it. You know, it's a new set for a while. Excuse me. Owen, good morning. But I haven't even pre-ordered any Edge of Eternities yet. I probably will soon, probably in the next week or so. But I'm looking to find a decent price, which is the tough part. The sites I usually buy from, they pre-order for like $275 a box. I'm like, that's too much for a standard set. But if that's the price, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna see what I can get. Rabbit, good morning. Jet lag, good morning. Almost done buying my singles for the set. Maybe a year from now, I'll buy another pack and pull a sticker. There you go. Yeah, no rush. Or you know what, Cassiv, if you can, buy a couple like loose collector packs and just like throw them in the closet, forget about them, and a year down the road, crack them open. You know, get them now because they're only going to go up in price. Yeah, I hope it's good. Yeah, it has potential to be amazing. We'll see how it goes. Well, you know what though? I think they're going to make it serious because they had the Unfinity, which was the goofy space set. So this one's probably going to be more serious, I would think. But you never know what they're going to do. Morndrin, good morning. Blunt, good morning. But yeah, either way, I'm excited to see it. But I haven't started again. I usually wait about 30 days out before pre-orders, but I'll probably next week or two. I'll probably throw a little bit out there for Edge of Returns, just a little bit. Pulled trigger today on my Ristic Study non-foil. Got it at 83. Very nice. That's a good price. Dude, Tarkir is a screaming buy right now. It really is. I think Tarkir is a great buy right now. It dipped only because of Final Fantasy. It's a beautiful card though. I haven't pulled any yet of those Ristic Studies. I hope I do. I mean, eventually I will. It's just I haven't yet. But then again, I don't know. I mean, can I ever pull another foil ponder? I got one in Italian. Guile and Nelson, Chick Daddy. Good morning. At what price is right now? I think it's at like $300 a box for collectors. I think that's a screaming buy, honestly, because I thought they were going straight to 400. They were. A Mythic Land Cycle. Ooh. Okay, that'll work. Chupacabra. Good morning. As long as it's good though, just because it's Mythic, you know what I mean? Hopefully it's actually got some good stuff in there. It's playable. Now, does anyone here play Standard? Because I don't play Standard. I have no intention of playing Standard. But does anyone here play Standard, and is Final Fantasy taking it over? Or is distros out of Final Fantasy play boosters? Oh, really? So they're going to jump. If we got a couple months before a reprint. Like I said, I've got a case right now, so I'm good for now. My price will be what it is through this case. Part of me wants to buy another case so I can hold it there, but I'll wait. If I got a case, I'm good. Again, I don't need to go deeper than that now. I know it's going to go up. It's going to, but then they'll reprint it and it will drop a little bit. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Didn't they reprint like Lord of the Rings boxes like a bunch of times? You know, in Lord of the Rings boxes, you can still get set box for like 165 right now. So they will print more Final Fantasy play. Do you know when that is, Wonder? Because that's when you see some shit move. Oh, it sure does, yeah. Rabbit plays, man, sure. It's just crazy that all the universes beyond moving forward are going to be in standard. That really shakes up the format. Like a lot. 4 standard sets per year plus all the universes beyond. That's a lot of cards. I don't know if that's a good move, but I guess it makes it more playable. Good morning, Ms. Patch. How are you? Speak of the devil. What's up, Patch? How are you? It's kind of weird, right? To putting the standard, because it makes it not feel like magic. But whatever. Rabbit, where would you like your 3-packs from? Good morning, Patch. Good to see you. Random. We'll go these top two, and then we'll go bottom and middle. How about just like that? The Queen is here. Welcome, Queen. How are you? The Pixie, the City, Chosen, Rare Ultima, very nice. Rare Joshua, Foil Rare, Catzoy, triple rare pack. We like those. Final Fantasy, I'm biased towards, but Avatar Last Never should be as well. See, I never watched Avatar, so I have no connection with that whatsoever. Garland, Rare, Darkness Crystal, Foil, Common, Chocobo. Yeah, so I have no connection with it. I mean, I'll probably carry it, but I'm not gonna geek out over it because I don't have any connection with it whatsoever. Final Fantasy is a different story. Shiva, Chocobo, Garuda, Fish, Rare, Moogle for Merchant, Foil, Uncommon, Darkness, and a Foil Island. You know what the difference is really? Is over time, all sets will go up. They'll all be more collectible down the road. But the difference is if you have a connection with it, it's easier to hold it sealed. It's much easier because you're like, I know this is good. Even though they're all good, that's the reality. Rabbit, thank you, buddy. Well, yeah, we know Vivi's gonna be crazy, but it sounds like Jill as well. Like I said, Jill did good stuff for me in the pre-release. I was happy with it. That was me as well. Never played a game. I was playing Metal Gear Solid and Resident Evil when 7 came out and busted. Yeah, those are great games too. I loved Metal Gear Solid. Like I said, I'm playing Final Fantasy 7 again right now, and I'm ripping through it and having a really good time, and I'm really enjoying it. And actually, my kid bought me the new Elden Ring game for Father's Day, so I gotta get into that too. Oh, Metal Gear Solid one, that would be pretty. That'd be a cool secret layer. I guess that being a secret layer. Game I play with Tactics Advance. Oh, okay. I like Tactics. They were good. Resident Evil. It's only a matter of time, I think. Who is Snake though? He yells after every point, and him and Yaman almost never spoke to each other ever again. I'm gonna need you to raise J Bones Day, okay? No, he's on our team. I understand that. I'm saying I need to light a fire in this guy. Last time I played World of Warcraft. Actually, I played it like a year ago. I downloaded it for fun, played for a couple hours, and I turned it off. WoW is a phenomenal game. I just don't have the time to put into WoW. It's one of the best games ever. 2 pre-con with partner community. That'd be sweet. Night Rain is a lot of fun with friends, but sucks with randoms not having voice chat. Oh, see, yeah. So basically, Night Rain is just like it's an online just boss killer, right? Like it's just you get thrown up against a random boss and you kill him with the group, and that's it. Almost like you're doing like dungeons all the time, right? Is my kid was trying to explain it to me, but he was doing a terrible job of explaining it. A reskin is it's just a existing. It's a reprint with a different title and new picture. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Yeah, because he got it for me, and then I played it for like a half hour, and I was like, "This is weird." And he was doing a really, really bad. I would ask a question, and he just did a terrible. Every time I asked a question, he did a terrible job of explaining it to me. I looked at my son, I was like, "Buddy," I go, "You need to work on how you explain things." I say, "Because you're not making any sense whatsoever." He's like, "I'm sorry, I'm trying." I'm like, "Try harder." Any popular culture has potentially everything. Dude, Resident Evil pre-cons would be sick. That would be really cool. I mean, they'd all be. The thing is, they'd probably all be zombie themed or human themed or whatever. But I don't know if they'd have enough for that though. But Rob Dog, fresh box. Where? Oh shit, where'd I put him? All right, Mr. Rob Dog. L1 R5. What I like about this set too is like so many of these cards I think will hold good value or change down the road as more things are wanted. Especially the surges, things like that. It's gonna be good. L1 R5. L1 6, 5 for Mr. Rob Dog. Best of luck, dude. Okay, fresh box. Borderless foil, Aristocratic Capital. Non-foil, Deadly Disputes. Borderless, Umbral God, your Borderless Commander, Papalimo. And your, wait, is that the one from 3? No, 14. I'm thinking something else. Borderless returning in your foil rare Sacrifice. Sids? No Sids. I would love to see a golden chocobo. Not plan. You can't plan on pulling a golden chocobo. If you do, you just hit the lottery. That's all it is. But you can't plan on it, unfortunately. Has there really only been like 5 pulled in the world? That's kind of crazy. So I'm sure there's probably been. I would estimate there's probably that many that aren't confirmed. So let's say there's 10 at the most. Borderless foil, Summon Leviathan. Non-foil, Captain Lannery Storm. Borderless Commander, Transpose. Foil, Borderless Traveling Merchant for your commander. Borderless Commander, Sabin the Master Monk. And your foil rare, foil mythic Buster Sword. Congratulations, dude. Nice Buster Sword right there, Rob Dog. Never see this. Only my 3rd one ever. There are shenanigans going on. There could be. Yeah, there could be. Sids. Any Sids? Very nice Buster Sword, man. Well, let's say I pulled one for myself, like off camera, no one knew about it but me. I would probably try to make a private sale. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to post it all over the internet. Like, I'll probably make a private sale. It's a lot of money. You know what I mean? They're really valuable. So, like, do you want a bunch of people knowing that you have like a $40,000 card on you? Maybe not. You know what I mean? So that's something you probably do privately. Mr. Rob Dog, nice Buster Sword, man. No surges yet. Rabbit. L3. 1, 2, and 3. That's what I would do, Nighthawk. I'd probably do the same thing. Honestly, I would contact some higher end buyers. Say, hey, this is what I got. Help me with the sale. I'll give you like 5% of the sale price. You know, at a $50,000 sale, that's $2,500. That's a good commission. Borderless foil, Master at Arms. Brainstorm for your foil, beautiful, gorgeous. Borderless Commander foil, Conformer Shuriken. Borderless Jumbo Cactuar. We're starting to pull these now, which is nice. And sell my Neon Chocobo in time now. I'm debating on sending it to be graded first. Yeah, they're dropping in price a little bit. So, Borderless Commander military program and your foil rare from father to son. Any Sids? Nice Sid. Borderless right there. They come in Borderless foil, right? They do come in Borderless foil, correct? Yes, thought so. Okay. Nice, Rabbit. Only in bundles. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay, interesting. He's a legendary creature, yeah. So he can be your commander. Thank you, Rabbit. That's you. We're gonna go with Rapsky for 1. R2. It could be your commander, and then you can have a bunch more in your 99. All right, Rapsky, best of luck, dude. We roll on with Final Fantasy. Borderless foil, Wandering Minstrel. Non-foil, Crom. Very nice. Nice Crom. Love the art on this, man. Absolutely gorgeous. Borderless Mythic Kefka. Borderless Commander Waters. Borderless Wandering Minstrel again. And your foil rare Summon Leviathan. Any Sids? Negative on the Sids. Nice Crom, though. Like that. Good morning, Benjamin. How are you? Thank you, Rapsky. That's you, buddy. Kefka's cool, yeah. I pulled one in my pre-release. I was like, oh, cool, but I couldn't build it. I couldn't do those 3 colors at all. I wanted to. Thank you, Rapsky. That's weird. Yeah, so they're not foil, and that's weird. Mr. Rob Dog, 4 on the left, 4 on the right. It's 50. Wow, that's crazy. Probably Vivi, I would say, right? Or some of the borderless surges are really nice, like the borderless surge clouds and Sephiroth, but probably the borderless foil Vivi, right? There's a lot of things to chase, man. That's the part. There's a lot of things to chase. Borderless surge, Aerith, beautiful. Love the Aerith. Beautiful borderless surge there, Rob Dog. Nice. Is it really? What's it going for? And a foil. Venser, Shaper Savant. Very nice foil there. We'll take that pack, dude, all day long. And a cloud for your borderless mythic. Borderless Commander Riku. Borderless Commander Red 13. Nice. And your foil rare Gilgamesh. Very nice pack, dude. Sids? No Sids. Very, very nice pack. Rob Dog. That was nice, dude. That was really nice. Let me top load these.
Oh, yeah, it's past the 150s in the fairway.
Okay. Oh, you just told it too. That's a good one. Yeah, that borderless surge is flying. The thing, like I said, there's a lot of chases in the set. It's not just like 1 or 2 cards people are going for. Like, there's a lot of shit to find. There's a lot of shit to find. Never mind the serialized cards for like 20, 50 grand. Borderless foil Ultima. Non-foil Ragavan Nimble Pilferer. Very nice. Good stuff, dude. We'll take that. We will take that all day long, man. Borderless Ultima, Borderless Midgar, and your Borderless Masamune with a foil eject. Nice, Sid. Good stuff, man. 2 good packs for Rob Dog. We'll take it, man. I like that Ragavan. Very cool. We just hit a Surge Aerith. Surge Aerith. Thank you, Mr. Rob Dog. Good stuff, dude. Good packs there. We'll take those all day long. Yeah, like I said, there's several cards you can find worth like $100 and up. There's a bunch of different versions, so it's not like the value's not there. It's just a matter of hitting the right packs. Rapsky, 3 on the left, 3 on the right. L1. And sir. Big Deck Traders, good morning. Here we go. Borderless Surge for Rapsky. Beautiful. Oh, man. Is this the one we're just talking about that just got bought out? Is this the one that just got bought out? It's probably going to be really expensive. Oh, man. That's beautiful. And your non-foil Venser Shaper Savant. We'll take it, man. Very, very good. Borderless Commander Foil Stadium, Borderless Leviathan, Borderless Kujita, and your Crystal Collector. Surge, Milli Vanilli. Any Sids? No Sids. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Isn't this the one that's been bought out and spiking? Is this the one? Thank you, Rapsky. This is a good box so far, man. So what's this going for right now? What's the low, if there isn't any listed? Beautiful. Is there even a listing price on it, or is it all gone? 40 to 50? Oh, I thought it was more. I thought we were talking like it was like hundreds. Oh, okay, never mind. Rapsky. Never mind. I thought it was like T-shirt 60. Oh, I thought it was like a couple hundred. We were talking about something else then. My bad. Rapsky. Good pull. Hey, it's cool if it's spiking though. 35 though? There you go. From 25 to 16 a day. Oh, okay. So that's a good jump. Yeah. Okay, so it became a good jump. Good. This is a good box so far. Only 5 packs left in it. Seth and Tara were the holders. I don't know. I haven't been watching the singles as much. I really haven't been. Again, this is going to be a lot of people playing, speculating on standard cards, collecting. So who knows what's going on right now? Again, they're trying to figure out their place for the meta for standard, I'm sure, different sets, and just the collectability in general. Swell.
Respond to you.
No. DeVille, good morning.
Let's go. Keep it up. Okay. Classy hit with the "this is huge" right before it.
What is this?
Wow.
Good evening, DeVille. How are you? Evil investors. Evil investors. Don't be an evil investor. Just be a good collector. Yeah, right. Darkgram, good morning.
210 yard
shot. Dijon, why do you say that? She's talking from eighth strip. I thought it was up to a $12 uncommon. It's actually dropped then. DeVille. What made you stop liking him, Dijon? I still like him. I'll be honest with you, I don't watch him as much as I used to. I really don't. I watch him like way less than I used to, but well, like when he made like a week long of like Pokemon videos, like I don't watch that at all. I only watch him just like if he does like Flesh and Blood, Lorcana, we talks about other sets games. I don't even watch it, honestly. I used to make sure I watched every one of the videos. Now I'm like, whatever. We'll see. That guy, good morning. Hello, Brooklyn. I think he's very entertaining. I think he has some good information. But the thing is too is like I've been watching him for years, so he does. I mean, after a few years, he talks about the same thing, which it's just because that's what the market's doing, and I've already heard it before, so I don't need to hear it again. That's all it is. A lot of people don't like him because he's honest, and he gives people the information they don't want to hear. That's what it is. I don't agree with everything he says. There's some things in fact, I think like I said, I was talking to this. I made a video about it because he was talking about the rip and ship community and how it can't last, and I was like, I disagree, dude. Because he's not really in that world. And as long as these companies like the Whatnots and the Drips and the eBay Live still do this kind of thing, there will always be a market for it because I think it's really awesome. It creates a great community. We can have a good time ripping packs that we're going to rip open anyways in front of like a crowd and a group and have fun with it. It's fantastic, and I think that it is only going to grow. It's an amazing community. I think it's only going to grow as long as there's a platform for it. He does drop a lot of knowledge. I agree. He's very smart, especially when it comes to business and finance. And I like how he compares things to like stocks or whatever. And like, I think it's very interesting. I think you're right because I've seen streamers start doing it live at conventions for the fan. Yeah, it's really cool. Well, and again, I made a video about it because I think it is actually the future, meaning that, and this is exactly what I said was, the average LGS doesn't have packs revised available. They don't have packs of unhinged available. Shit like that. And it's like the only place you're gonna find them is in streamers that happen to have that inventory, and then you can just do it from the comfort of your own home. As long as it's a trusted seller, you can buy from them and know it's gonna get there safely and securely, and it's fine. Because they don't match your business model. The dangerous thing would be if they start Prozog. I think you're right because I've seen streamers start doing it live. Oh yeah, well everyone's business model is different, but he understands markets really well. Like I said, that's what he's really smart in that sense. Like I don't have that kind of knowledge at all. Should I pull all stock off of eBay after being on Whatnot for a month as a buyer? Yeah, that's what I did too. I'll just start an open stream to do that. I know some people have LGs, but it's not a type of thing. Well, yeah, I think I think an LGS should, hey, put aside an hour a day to stream and maybe put some random stuff on there. Hey, dude, I wish years ago when I was a storage unit buyer that I knew about Whatnot because I would have been a storage unit seller on Whatnot and it would have been fantastic. And I probably would never gotten to Magic, but I used to buy crazy storage units and there was so much stuff that was perfect for like quick online sales and auctions, but I didn't know it existed. Actually, I don't think it did exist back then when I did them 6 years ago or so. So, I would love to do that. Multiple tentacles is best. Oh, you have to. Yeah, like I usually have. Well, so I don't list one thing on multiple platforms because I don't want to oversell and be that person. But Prozac, I think for any store like that, it's a fantastic way to just get known, get out there, and to move inventory. Um, eBay's always there. That's where everyone looks like first. But if you have really obscure things or just something that, you know what, I've had this before. I had like garage sale shows where I just have like, all right, this show is just all $1 auctions and just random stuff to get rid of. And sometimes I'll just do that just to kind of move some stuff and clear some room. So my search for a cloud XLGS for 250 and it's over 400. Yeah. Hey Squiggy, how are you? Well, that's the thing is, if you have a trusted seller, you can just get all your packs from here. You don't have to go to an LGS or wherever. A lot of streamers are upfront and honest stores like you, Jason, whatnot, has some. Well, any platform has some bad sellers. Every platform has some bad sellers. That's just the world we live in. But it's a matter of finding the ones that are reliable that you can buy from on a regular basis. Cassive Mock, it's TWC Gaming LLC. It's in my profile. It's right there. Yeah, I reseal the packs and put the hits in the packs. That's what the claim is. And so you're welcome. Oh, you're welcome. Like I said, I had a short that 2 different people commented on it saying that it's clearly resealed. I was like, sure, I guess it is. Talik for a March of the Machines. Oh, don't worry, Fishy, you're good. Talik. Random. That's the L1. Yeah, hey, trust me, I love the random buys. Those are my favorite. And I'll be honest with you, like it's funny, but like the different ways that I sell the singles at the end. There was a couple I was really worried about losing some money, but I think I'm doing okay with it, honestly. As far as like getting my value back. Speaking of resealed, have you cracked any? Like anything that was like resealed? No, I don't. Not really. Here, best of luck, Talik. I mean, I only buy from good sources, so I'm not buying from anyone sketchy. Forest, Foil Rare Dawn, Borderless Seed Shark, Borderless Commander Elspeth's Talent, Foil Uncommon Jury, Etched Agar, Borderless Foil Rare Guardian of Gearper, and you're etched in the back. And Anafenza, the Kin Tree Spirit. If you have a surge buy out party, no. Snuggie, that's actually kind of a myth. So that's not always true. Sometimes it can be, but it depends. Again, just buy it. Make sure you buy it from Amazon. Buy it from them, not from a third party. Don't buy used, buy new. I think one time in the thousands of boxes I got from Amazon, I had a problem. This was years ago. I made a video about it because basically that rumor started during Time Spy Remastered about 5 years ago. Hit 3 in a row on Lord of the Rings. Was it from Amazon or from a third party? Or was it just a bad box? People are going to stock up on this. Again, once the collector boxes are gone, man, they're gone. They're not going back down. If collector boxes are $840 on TCG Player right now plus tax, so they're $900, that's the cheapest you're going to find them. That's just the reality. They're only going to go up. Duskmorn for Talik. 4 on the left, 1 on the right. All 3 didn't even have the correct cards. Okay, so that's obviously a problem, yeah. Coming if you guys don't pre-order now. There is not going to be a reprint for collectors. There never is a reprint for collectors. Yeah, FBA can be rough. Again, you just have it's not the platform. You have some bad people. I thought Wizards reiterated that the print run was too short from and this time they would be to double check. Well, they can't reprint more collectors because they wouldn't have more serialized cards in them. You know what I mean? So that would be false advertisement, and they'd be up for a major lawsuit. Saw, Exposure, Specialist, Wickerfolk, Planes. We got your Elevator and the Stairs. Borderless Commander Beastie, Showcase Unstoppable Slasher, Borderless Zimone All Questioning, and your Borderless Foil Rare Grievous Wound. The only way they can reprint collectors is if they change the box is if they change the box to take off the may include serialized cards, and it says like version 2 or something like that. But at that point, they do like a Lord of the Rings special edition and just do something like that, like a holiday release. Yeah. They would have to change it somehow. Exactly. I think I think they should do that. That'd be fan. I would love a second release with different versions of cards. That'd be fantastic. Talek, that was you. I'd love to see different versions and cooler stuff. That'd be great.
Want something impressive? I think grilled. You don't have to stand right next to the whole time.
Yeah, Final Fantasy they don't, but they just don't. Ms. Patch for 2. Final Fantasy Arts, I'm down for that, even if they yeah, me too, dude. I would encourage another release with different versions and different things like that. That'd be great. L1R4. Again, the Lord of the Rings thing was fantastic. I love the original Lord of the Rings boxes, but the Lord of the Rings Special Edition, even more. I mean, come on, that One Ring poster is phenomenal in Lord of the Rings. It really is. It's like a psychedelic, Grateful Dead style art. Yeah, my real chase has been the surge for cards and Final Fantasy stuff, but that I like not so much. But yeah, there's again the difference is with like an IP like Final Fantasy, people are collecting them not just for the value, but for the collectability and just the enjoyment of it. Borderless foil illicit masquerade, beautiful undercity sewers for Miss Patch, non-foil, very nice. We'll always take those. Borderless Commander Ascension, Borderless Charm, nice, and your foil rare Lost in the Maze. Beautiful Swamp, any slimes? No slimes. Beautiful land. Miss Patch. Sauron posters 400. Not the Sauron number 11 I pulled. That was worth $9,000. It's a dragon. It always matters. The dragons always matter. All right, Miss Patch. Nice first pack. Let's go again. See how hard that was to open? It must be resealed. Showcase foil Vein Ripper for Ms. Patch. Congratulations. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Love it. Showcase Yaris, your Borderless Commander Pursuit, your Borderless Scholar, and your foil rare Tolsimir. Beautiful planes. Any slimes? No slimes, Ms. Patch, but 2 beautiful packs, honestly. That's a good way to put it. Ghostly. That's a great way to put that. It is, and it was not liked for a while, but now people are realizing that Karlov's a good set. It's got great cards. Oh, whatnot? What are you doing? You're screwing up again. Thank you, Ms. Patch. Great packs. We'll take it. We're still on the hunt for our first serialized from Karlov. Maybe someday we'll get it. I think Dad Guy grabbed a single. There is singles in the buy it now, guys. If you... Why is it not loading? Dad Guy, you just bought a single, right? I saw it pop up. It's not in my sold listings. What the hell's going on here?
Sometimes when it gets so bad, you need it to get worse before it gets better. It ain't all that easy, is it there, Pete? It might have stayed up. I don't think it did.
All right, I thought, I guess one of the funnier things that happen is when you find the eBay account of a whatnotter you've known for a while. Oh, who did you find one? No, you bought the coat of arms, but I saw him just buy an Eldrazi Temple. I saw it pop up on my screen, but I don't see it in my sold, so I don't know what just happened there. Dead Guy, are you here? Oh, nice. Gotcha. Yeah, Dad Guy, let me know. I could have swore I popped up on my screen that you ordered an Eldrazi Temple, but I don't see it in my sold listings. I don't know what's going on here.
Oh boy.
I don't know. But their deck went wild over the weekend. Oh, nice. Nice. Who's your commander? I liked my Eldrazi. I loved my Eldrazi deck. It was fun. Ululek, nice. I had Krufix. I went straight up. I went Simic Eldrazi. It was just mean. It was fucking mean, dude. Free counter spells and I guess a Genesis Wave was generally a game winner for me. I had Genesis Wave for like fucking 30. and put half my deck on the table and be like, all right, you guys quit. I was like, I'll play it out, but it's basically over. That was a fun one to play. Magic Dragon, good morning. Wonder. Ooh. There we go. Yep. This box is tore up, but it's okay. We'll go after it. Russian Ixalan for Wonder. You tell me where. Bro had 16, destroy target permanent, triggers copied with go-go. Yeah. Eldrazi, that's interesting. That sounds fun. Hot hands. I'll just go right from the top. All right, this is Ixalan. Russian. Never had these before. Yeah, Eldrazi sounds fun. Oh, I just got some little stuff. It's no big deal. Boom, Eldrazi's. All right, uncommon blue card. Black card, and your rare is definitely a blue card. That's blue. That's for damn sure. Good morning, Malice. How are you? I had in my zombie deck, my Scarabad deck, I had Phyrexian Dreadnought, just so I could sacrifice it with oh shit, what's the one where you sacrifice and you make zombies equal to the creature's power? I'm drawing a blank. Which one's that? Growing Rites of Itlimoc. Russian. Very, very cool, man. I like that. And a foil common artifact. Who's the black card? Is it Gisa? Where you can sacrifice a creature and you make 2/2 zombies equal to the creature's power. I put Phyrexian Dreadnought and that in my Scarab God deck, and so I cast the Dreadnought for 1. Then while the trigger's in the stack to sacrifice it, I sacrifice the Dreadnought and make 12 zombies for 1 mana. It's fucking great. I did it once. It worked. I was like, okay, it was pretty sweet. Sunfire's Invocation, I think, and a foil, uncommon, black card. I forget what card it is. Sunfires is a good playable card. Love the Growing Rites in Russian. Very cool. Thank you, Wonder. I'm trying to think what card that is. But that was a cool... I did that one time. It was great. But that's why you do that weird stuff in Commander decks. So you can do it, see what happens, enjoy the interaction, and then change it up. Ghoul Color Gisa, thank you. That's what it is, yes. Well, it only costs 1 mana. Phyrexian Dreadnought only costs 1 mana. It's a 1 mana 12/12. But when it comes into play, you got to sacrifice 12 power worth of creatures, or it dies. So while that sacrifice triggers on the stack, you can sacrifice the Dreadnought. I did not, no. The Professor's video? No. So yeah, like I said, I did that interaction 1 time, and it was pretty cool. I enjoyed it. iCoin, good morning. Oh, is it? Okay. I like the Professor's awesome. He seems like a good guy, but he seems like a kind of a guy that would whine and complain if something bad happened in a game to him. You know what I mean? I just have a feeling he'd be like, he could be a little bit of a whiner. I love the guy though; he's super nice. Oh, sorry, Gideon. I forgot. You're the professor. You're in here. Sorry. Storm. Good morning. Yeah, guys, we're not. Well, I guess it's out of the bag now. But Gideon is the professor. Yeah, Gideon is the professor. It's a secret account. He comes in here to hang out. So don't ask him for too many autographs. Not too many. Oh, yep. We knew it. We all knew it. He preaches buying singles, but he comes in here and buys packs. It's a secret hideout. It's like your little vacation. I get it, man. It's totally cool. And there's Wubby. There you go. And Robert Maynard is actually Rudy. It's actually Rudy. So when are we going to start seeing the spoilers for Edge of Eternities? That's the question. Wonder, grabbing a metal worker. Why not? There you go. Nice metal worker for Wonder. Yeah, I'll have to put something so all the singles are kind of together in the shop to make it a little easier for everybody. Thank you, Wonder. Nice cheap metal worker for your deck. Can't go wrong. Single goodies close to where... Yeah, I got all my singles I'm going to sell that I haven't listed yet. This is the stack, basically. But I'll list them in time. I love this Lotus Field. I still got one more sealed of those things that I got to go through, but I haven't done it yet. Fix the Dreadnought before needed. Yeah, so basically you put the Dreadnought on the field. Now the trigger is on the stack to sacrifice it or 12 power. So you respond to that trigger by sacrificing the Dreadnought. And then the other trigger of the Dreadnought fizzles. You did see a Skull Clamp in OG1. Decoy grabbing a metal worker as well. Thank you, Decoy.
Well, Bubba, you're gonna get your wish.
Very cool, bud.
You're the veteran presence on our team, and we're.
Yeah, Corn Dizzle. You know, like I said, I was trying to figure out the best way to do it, and like I said, the majority of the singles, I just buy list. It's just simple that way. But I figure something, especially when I have multiples. Like, you know, what gave me the idea was when I had this collection with the I had 64 Ashnod's Altars. I had 24 Concordant Crossroads. I had, 11 Blood Moons. I was like, so I put those up, and those were all actually sold out in like 5 minutes in my show. And I was like, well, you know what? Like, all the other ones I have multiples of, I'll put them on there. So it kind of gave me the idea of, like, you know, the good playables. It's not a lot. It's maybe like 40 cards here or so. But, you know, I'll put 5 or so a day. I'll just list them randomly, and then I'll match or beat the TCG player price. Like, what I'm gonna do is basically say TCG player has it for like $11 even, then I'll list it for $11. But let's say it's $10.75, I'll list mine for 10. You know what I mean? I'll just round it down, and I'll list it that way. And people can get some good deals on singles. And it works good if you've already bought some packs and you got cheap shipping. And that way I can move them that way. Yeah, exactly, Corn Dizzle. That was my thought. So I figure it'll work pretty good for people that want to grab some singles. And then I got more. I sell them rather than eBay. I compare the buy list prices to eBay sold listings. Yeah, I just go by TCG player lowest active listing by the condition, you know. But still, all this stuff that like sub $10, I'm just gonna buy lists, you know. But I'll put this stuff, the other stuff on here, little by little, no rush, you know. And again, it depends. It depends on the condition of the collection too. Like I've had some collections where I bought where it just all goes to buy list. It's just like, okay, it's a bunch of small stuff. I'm not gonna waste my time with it. And it moves, and I can just keep going. But it depends on the collections that I pick up and what's in there. You know, I obviously, I'm not gonna do singles auctions anymore because I honestly I get wrecked with those. So, I've never sold the card. See, I used to just buy lists on TCG Player. But they stopped doing that, which kind of sucks. That was my buy list place. But now I do Card Conduit, which I really like. So, Rapsky for a metal worker. And then Rapsky for that. And you got a Grim Monolith. Very nice. And Eldrazi Monument for Wonder. Nice. I love Card Conduit, dude. I love it. Because, like, if I'm not sure if it's buy listable, I'll just send it in. Worst case scenario, it costs me like 3 cents. I don't care. Wonder.
We love you.
Rapsky, these are yours. Nice. Card Kingdom or Card Condo, I think so. I think they're pretty fair. Rapsky, this is yours. Thank you, bud. Where's your bag? Like I said, my thought is I'll put these singles in my store here. If I notice maybe like something's just sitting for a month or so, I'll just take them out. I'll send them to Card Conduit, and then it's I move on from it. Why not? Why not? I like Card Conduit because, like I said, all the small stuff I can just throw in a box. I send it off. I don't have to inventory. I have to do anything. I just here you go. Wonder, Grim Monolith. Yep, basically, you send it in a box, you ship it to them, and they take care of it. You don't want to send bulk though. Exchange of cards considered taboo to play. I've never actually. So I mean, they're not legal, but if you're playing casual Commander, it's the way to go. They're not tournament legal. It's just for good casual Commander. Wonder. I like, again, rather than paying $300 for one of these, you can get them for like what do I whatever I have them for, $14. I mean, I think that's working pretty good. If you're playing casual, who cares?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. We are at Grand Geneva Resort and Spa. Highly recommend it.
Wonder, that was your Grim Monolith. Thanks, bud.
Course. And with that,
Me too. I'm a huge fan of casual. Like there's nothing wrong with that. Like for a while, again, rather than I have one real metal worker, right? And I only got because I got a deal, but I had like 3 World Championship ones in decks because rather than paying $100 a piece, I paid like $15 a piece. So I have a few in decks, and I think they're fantastic. Again, I have a very simple play group too. Like I have a very chill play group, where we're just like, hey, let's play the game. Let's just play the game and have fun. Family Legacy Trading, good morning. GN's, good morning. But again, it's as long as your play group's cool with it, that's fine. My Commander pod, you gotta have an Urza's Legacy foil one that's near mint. Oh, then I won't be playing in your pod, that's for sure. Like I said, my play group is very, very chill. Like it's just like, dude, like, we just want to play the game. We could give a shit. We had one player who only played proxies, but he wanted to play, and we're like, dude, play your proxies. Who gives a shit? He literally worked at a print factory, so he printed like whatever pamphlets and whatever for that was their company, and so the quality was fantastic. So he printed cards that looked real, but he never printed the back, so it was easy to tell they weren't real. The stream this morning, but my items got. That sucks, man. That's one of my biggest fears is all my listings somehow getting deleted. Then I would be screwed. It would be a big problem. It would take me like hours to probably reset it. I like the thing you can just clone and move over though. That's always helpful. Try to clone from a previous show, GNs. Just clone from your previous show, because the quantity should be updated perfect. That's what I do. Yeah, just that's it, GNs. That's why, because obviously I've got like 110 things in my show. When I set up my show, then I just go to the previous show. I clone all the items. That's it, because it matches your inventory at the end of the show. We've had some good polls spam. We've had some good Final Fantasy stuff. I've been selling some singles, that's for sure. Yeah, not bad. Nothing crazy, but nothing crazy. I know. I want to see one too, dude. They're incredibly rare. And I got to imagine the print run for these collectors Final Fantasy is probably pretty good. Yeah, GNs, no problem, man. Happy to help. If you have any questions, let me know. Rob Dog. 2 on the left, 3 on the right. Fronts. 3 left in this box. Best of luck.
I got no problem with Bogey here.
Borderless foil. Bryn Hilder. Foil. Wall of Omens. Borderless Vincent Valentine. I just unlocked him in the game. Borderless Commander Guado in your Borderless Commander Blitzball Stadium with your foil Rare Realm Reborn. Any SIDS? SIDS. It's funny because I made sure to unlock Vincent, even though I'm never going to play with him. Cloud Tifa Barrett. That's my whole team. Whenever there's a choice, that's who it is. I've never used Eris once. She's probably going to die in the game before I even use her once. I've seen the visual collector booster. Yeah, it's pretty crazy there, man. It is. Borderless Surge. Borderless Surge. Dion. Bahamut's Dominance. Beautiful. Cloud, Sid, and okay, nice. Brainstorm, Borderless. Borderless, Mythic, Summon, Bahamut. Beautiful. Very, very nice. Some stores might have him Jeep, but not many, honestly. Borderless Genova, Borderless Commander Hermes, and your foil rare Brynhilder. SIDS? No SIDS. It's just tough, man. Like, everyone's scooping them up. Everyone's scooping up like crazy. These are going to keep going up. That's just the way it is, unfortunately. But they are beautiful. They really are. Some of the hits you can get are fantastic. Octavio, Daniel, good morning. Thank you, Rob Dog. Like I said, I always think about Lord of the Rings Special Edition. We used to open for $30 a pack, $35 a pack, and now it's fucking like $200 a pack. It's crazy. But that's just what it is. As they get rarer and rarer, that's what I said. These packs are only going to go up in price. So the price today, it'll be the cheapest you probably ever see it. Rob Dog. Almost threw my marker in the trash. Rapsky, 1 on the left, 2 on the right. Left, at least 2 on the right. I'm happy to say though, I pulled 1 neon. That's very cool. I'm satisfied with that. Any more will be just bonuses. Borderless foil mythic Nibelheim Aflame. Beautiful card, beautiful lore. I like it. And your borderless Stroke of Midnight. We've seen a million of those. Borderless Threats. Borderless Commander Kryle. Borderless Tifa Lockhart. And your foil rare Darkness Crystal with a forest. Summon Primal Garuda. Sids? No Sids. Gideon, I was going to say it. Oh, that's funny. I hope when I sell my sealed box, the person who buys it will let me know what was inside. Yeah. Hopefully. Thank you, Rapsky. Heading your way, bud. Legacy turn 3, 24 Trample Tifa. Oh, really? That's crazy. Now, Legacy is basically any card, right? Or is that vintage? I always forget which format's what. Well, yeah, but okay. Because I've been building old school decks, which is just 93, 94, which I've really been enjoying that. I'm exploring a bunch of cards I never actually played with back in the day, which is cool. What's up, Galdrar? And 2 packs left in the Final Fantasy. That's it for the fresh box. F Your Feels 81. Good morning. Play Booster or Collector? Hey, they're both good. It's however you want to do it. I am kind of curious to see what's going to happen to the Play Boosters over the next couple of months because they will continue to get ripped open like crazy. And it was funny because, like I said, I was going to buy some more. I'm like, I'll have some time, and like they're already like 200. I was like, holy crap. Like I said, I got a case, so I'm good for now. If I get down to like 1 box, I'll probably buy another case, but I'm good for now. That price can stay the same. I got 9 for like 70. Yeah, I think pretty soon. Good morning, Stinkin'. Pretty soon, I think you're gonna start seeing like $10 play packs across the board. Not quite yet, but I think we're getting close to that point. Well, the play boosters. The problem is it's going to be a few months before the reprint. So, and they're getting ripped, and they're slowly steadily going up. How's it going, bud? So Stinking, it sounds like you're not going to be able to make it to the meetup. Is that true? Yeah, single. Well, that's the thing is the singles are moving, so that's really going to help it, especially the collector ones. The surge and stuff like that. Mornings are tough for me with the kiddos. Yeah, hey, I understand, man. It's going to be at some brewery north of Boston. I forget where it is. Oh, that's okay, Stinking. We'll get you for the next one. 8-9. August 9th. I think it's a Saturday. It sounds like we're probably going to be there for quite a long bit of the day. We'll have to at some point do a freaking do a video chat with you. Stinking. There is a poll also in the thread on the Discord for like who's going, if you're going, to confirm. Gideon, that would be a great collection. I was saying that, like, imagine. I think this is a collection, a set that'd be beautiful, like as a whole collection in a binder. I think it'd be beautiful. Shell, what's up? Joe Sabi, good morning.
I didn't check the line. I hit a
There we go.
dead straight shot. Didn't look
Good morning, Shell. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
big time.
Dean, good morning. Like I said, I can't say anything bad about the set. I think it's phenomenal. I think it's an absolutely phenomenal set. So I cannot wait to watch it. You know, evolve. And see, I like Lord of the Rings, but I was not a huge Lord of the Rings person, but I am a big Final Fantasy person. So that's why, like I said, I have just a big connection with it. So I love it. They are getting in their see getting. This is what I said. I don't spec on singles, but I wanted to, but I'm not going to. I decided not to. Was all the foils from the Through the Ages? I think are a huge opportunity because they're only available in collector packs. Oh, 100%, Dean. I plan on holding some Final Fantasy for myself. Absolutely. I think it's a phenomenal set. I don't want it just for the value, but I want it for the actual collectability because I like it. So I will be happy to hold some Final Fantasy sealed for myself. That's the plan. Yeah, Snuggy. On this show, I probably ripped open a few hundred of those things. And I think I have 5 serialized I've pulled. Guys are specking on the ammo arts. The Amano arts. I think I honestly my favorite one is the Naturalize. That Final Fantasy 3 screenshot is my favorite one. It's just a very cool straight up screenshot from the game, and I think it's cool. Is God bless the Gooder Squad for buying out the Tifa Surge because I pulled 2. There you go. Yeah, there will probably be a lot of buyouts of certain things. Again, not just for playability, but for collectability as well. You know what I mean? You know, it's a very cool collectible. Say you collect Final Fantasy stuff, and there's a Borderless Surge, Sephiroth, Cloud cards. You just want them. You know what I mean? It's to be a cool part of a Final Fantasy collection. They do, Fishy. Bought all what for 260? Oh, the Lord of the Rings special edition? Oh yeah. I think I bought some from him. See, my biggest was when they were on Amazon. I was buying them for like 350, and I buy like 30 at a time. And they were gone in like 2 weeks. Easily. Like 2 weeks, they were just gone. And then you grab some more. Then we knew when it was gonna be gone, but yeah, again, you can argue which is a bigger IP, Final Fantasy or Lord of the Rings. I think Lord of the Rings might be a bigger IP, but I think Final Fantasy is a more involved IP, I would say. And I think Final Fantasy. Well, again, remember, Final Fantasy. These boxes are starting off double what Lord of the Rings was. It's a bigger universe. Yeah, I think so, Gideon. I think you're right. People can compare that all day long. I think it's personal preference, but Final Fantasy, I think, will blow Lord of the Rings out of the water. Part of the reason being is that the prices started much higher, right? So it's already got that leg up, right? They're already $830, but it took Lord of the Rings a year to get there. And I think Final Fantasy long term would be phenomenal. Yeah, I think more people know about Final Fantasy than Lord of the Rings. Or more people are involved in Final Fantasy than Lord of the Rings, I should say. I think Lord of the Rings is probably more well known. I would guess. I don't know. But again, I like the Lord of the Rings movie. I've seen the trilogy twice. I really like it. But I wasn't involved with it. Star Wars would be crazy, dude. It's probably only a matter of time. Listen, if and Disney owns Star Wars, so if Marvel goes well, they'll probably say, "Let's do Star Wars." Oh, brutally scalped. Those are the ones again. You keep them sealed, and you just wait. And again, going back to Lord of the Rings Special Edition, I knew it was going to go crazy. I said, I'm going to take 10 boxes aside and keep them sealed forever. And I didn't. And if I did, those 10 boxes would be worth about 18 grand right now. And I didn't keep any sealed. There better be. We said this, Cassim. We said this earlier. I think the biggest opportunity is if they have one of each serialized Infinity Stone and the Gauntlet, and they're all one of ones. So people are trying to collect the 1/1 Time Stone, Power Stone, the glove, all that. And one person trying to get it all would be impossible. You'd be talking cards worth millions of dollars. It would make the One Ring look like chump change, in my opinion. And it would never be fully collected. Because some people wouldn't want the money, they just want the card. A Star Wars Secret Lair would be cool. Or maybe a Commander deck. So maybe you get like a Darth Vader deck, a Luke deck. Depends on how you want to do it. That'd be cool, though. Yeah, Han Solo, yeah, I would say he'd get one. So if there was 5 Star Wars Commander decks, it would probably be Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, Han Solo. I guess Princess Leia, maybe, but not really. I don't think that'd be a good one. Chewbacca would be cool. A droid deck and then a Chewbacca deck. That would be cool. Those would be bought like crazy. Those would be very sought after. You could have R2-D2 and be partnered with C-3PO. That'd be the deck. That'd be cool. Mono green Ewoks. That'd be nice. Imperial deck. Yeah, okay. The thing is, too, is like I wouldn't doubt it if they've already like signed the papers for like Star Wars Universes Beyond, but it just takes years to make. Like, yeah, really, it probably took them like 3-4 years to make this Final Fantasy set. It's incredible. But I would love to see the 1/1 stones. I think that would be incredible. And they could do it over several sets too. So hey, we've got imagine if they had like over like 3 or 4 different sets, the 1/1 stones, that'd be crazy. Generic Stormtrooper, yeah. And they always miss. You attack with a Stormtrooper, you have to roll D20 and you have to get a natural 20 to actually hit something. Rapsky killing the box. Yeah, Stormtroopers have to be 0/1. All right, Rapsky, end of the box. Best of luck. Never hits a damn thing. If they attack, they die. Borderless Foil Genova. Foil Dovin's Veto. We get a lot of the similar ones over and over again. Borderless Yanat, the Heart of Hedelion. Borderless Prince of Lucis. And your Borderless Commander, General Leo, with your foil rare Clive's Hideaway. Sids? No Sids on that one. They know there's opportunity there. It's just a matter of doing it. Hey, there could be a Star Trek one, too. I mean, hey, there can be an IP of anything. Because guess what? I mean, if there's a market, there's people that like it, they'll do it. You know? Matrix will be pretty sweet. Last pack magic. Borderless Foil Fire Crystal. Foil Paragon. Borderless Mythic Sephiroth, the Fabled Soldier. Jesus, when's the last time we saw one of these? Beautiful, man. A Murder, She Wrote Master Set. That's funny. Beautiful. Borderless Warring Triad for your commander. Borderless Ultima and your foil rare Venats. Sids? Any Sids? No, we don't pull Sids. Beautiful Sephiroth, though. We'll take that. Love it. Non-foil. Still very nice. Thank you, Rapsky. Next Final Fantasy is a fresh box. Thank you, bud. I think so. Nash Bridges. How about Quantum Leap? Quantum Leap Secret Lair. Just like Doctor Who. Fucking let's do a Rocky set. It'd be a fucking instant card called Yo Adrian. That's funny. All right, Rapsky. Very good. Nice Sephiroth. All right, yeah, so next Final Fantasy box is fresh. It was a good set. Goonies would be cool. Minecraft, yeah, it's only a matter of time. We'll get a Minecraft. We'll get a Minecraft set. There we go. Rick and Morty would be fucking sweet, dude. Give it time. We'll see Power Rangers. We'll see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Shit, we've already seen the Ghostbusters. Goonies will be awesome. It's only a matter of time. Listen, eventually there will be a Pokemon crossover. You gotta realize that. Like, eventually, money will talk, and there will be a Pokemon crossover. And I would not be a fan. I wouldn't be. Yeah, look how well SpongeBob did. I mean, World of Warcraft would be fucking amazing. That should be a whole set. World of Warcraft. That wouldn't surprise me if they've already signed on for that one. That would be a big one. And they could do like Burning Crusade. They could do all the expansions. That'd be just super cool. The crazy thing is, like I said, Final Fantasy has its own TCG, and then they let another TCG company do it, and they knocked it out of the park. So the other TCG is like, wow, we should have done all that shit. Like I said, they did the D&D was cool. I think that will always have D&D sets because it's just their own IP. So why wouldn't they? They just gotta make them better. World of Warcraft would be nuts. Well, it needs to be a set. I'd be homeless, careless, sell a dog, kids house, and WoW. Dude, I would go crazy for the WoW set. I was a huge World of Warcraft player. Hasbro is a major acquisition target. It probably will be, and that's pocket change for Disney. Pocket change. This could be their test. Like, hey, you know what? You do our product of Marvel, and then we're just gonna buy you out. League of Legends, all those would be good. Isn't Hasbro only worth like 10 billion or 15 billion? That's literally like what a couple of Marvel movies make. It's like Marvel movies, good Marvel movies, like will gross like a couple $1,000,000 just for the movie. Never mind the merchandise. So they could easily buy out Hasbro. They'd be, hey, we're just taking your company.
Let's have some fun. Let's have a day. Happy birthday.
Guy Ruth, good morning. I was on the Forgotten Coast or Forgotten Realms server for World of Warcraft. I forget which one.
You've got multiple parts, but need just one answer.
Wait, things work together?
I could probably find my own character, but I hadn't played since like level 80 or some shit like that. I can't get into World of Warcraft again. I played it I played it hardcore for like 3 years straight, like hardcore. And I realized it was literally taking up my entire life, literally. So I was like, okay, I have to stop. I had to just delete it. It was just I was obsessed. It was a fantastic game, dude. It was an amazing game. Story time. I could tell you stories about Final Fantasy or World of Warcraft. I loved it. And the thing is, like, we never even had like a really high end rating guild. We were like an average guild, but we never did like any end game stuff. Like we had casual players, So yes, the South Park episode was great. I played way too much World of Warcraft. Leroy, that was a classic clip, man. I was in the Army RTC back in the early 2000s. An military structure would play WoW during class. That's awesome. It's an obsessive game. I was complaining because I was playing a lot. She'd be like, "Oh, you're playing your game again." So I said, "Why wouldn't it be our game?" So I went, "Oh, there you go. That works." Mine went the other way. My wife was like, "You need to stop playing that," and I was like, "Okay." My wife was the opposite. She's like, "You need to stop playing that now." I was like, "All right, I understand." Like I said, now I love video games, but I'm a casual video gamer. Like I said, I always get halfway through a game and I stop playing it. That's my curse. I'm halfway through Ragnarok. Now I'm playing Final Fantasy 7. I'm into Final Fantasy 3, and then my son bought me the new Elden Ring. So I don't have time to play any of them. You stinking, yes. I hit one neon yellow. Like a week ago, Mr. Maynard got one pack and pulled a neon yellow. Yeah, Final Fantasy 7, 2, and 3 are the absolute classics. And those are the ones I played the most. Yeah, I know, right? He pulled one pack, dude, and got it. It was awesome. So, but I can tell when I'm really into a game when I can't put it down. Like sometimes I feel like I'm struggling to like, all right, I'll play it a little more. And I feel like it's work. That's when I know I'm not really into it. And like Final Fantasy 7 right now, I can't put it down. So there should be a Lego Magic the Gathering. Yeah, when all of a sudden you look and like, I don't play more than like an hour and a half. Like I usually keep about a limit for myself. But like I'll put a little bit of work into it, Now my thing at the end of my night is like an hour Final Fantasy. Lego would be sick, and that is infinite. That would be a really, really interesting thing for a Magic set. Like there'd be a lot of like obviously partners and ways to build cards together. It'd be interesting. If they do a Magic the Gathering Lego set, Robert's all of his inventory will spike in price. All of his Legos will just spike in price. Everything just goes 10x. He'll be like, sweet, it worked out. Great, Ginch, good morning. You know, again, that's like if you carried comic books, right? If you're a big comic book collector and you had all the first appearances of X-Men and Hulk and the Wolverine, all these guys, and all of a sudden they made the movies, all your comics skyrocketed in price. That's what happened. I remember it was years ago during when I got into Magic. And I was getting into collectibles in general, back into video games, Magic, and I wanted to start collecting comic books, even though I wasn't a comic book person. And I remember I looked at 180 and 181 for the first, was it the first appearance of Wolverine, I think? And I was going to grab some just because, like, hey, this is a cool collectible, because they were like $200. And I didn't. And then COVID happened, and then they went to 2000. And I was like, shit, I missed out. And now I will never own those. That's what happens sometimes, you know, and some movies come out or whatever, or there's some, you know, catalyst that changes the market for whatever it is. And all of a sudden your collectible goes nuts. You know what I mean? That's just what happens. Mason for an Unfinity. That's cool. We'll do that. 3 on the left, 3 on the right. Hot Hands, that's the L1. Oh boy, it would be crazy, Corn. It would be absolutely nuts. Good, man. I can't complain. Well, I can complain about this pack because I can't open it. Now, Whatnot wasn't really around in 2020, was it? How long has Whatnot been around? Mason, best of luck. I've been on it almost 3 years now, but I know it was out a few years before that. Regrets, definitely. My buddy got me back into Magic late 2019. Same with me. With Throne of Eldraine, I was going to buy some boxes of Fallen Empires for 100 on eBay. Yeah. My first box of Fallen Empires cost me $200. Foil rare Houses of Par 3. Galaxy Blank Bird gets the worm. Galaxy D200. Space Family Goblins. Throwback Old Fogey. Foil Meet and Greet Sisay. Planetary Island and your Galaxy Swamp. I was lucky because before COVID, I bought a lot of old vintage cards, like my Ollie from Cairo. I had an Unlimited Dual Land, was actually I sold. But I bought a lot of stuff I bought pre-COVID. Like I bought my Plateau for like $70 back before everything skyrocketed. For value or to sell, like you mean like as packs on Whatnot or like in time down the road? Thank you, Mason. It depends, man. I mean, there's really no clear answer to that. I never got big into the PvP for Warcraft. I tried it, I liked it, but I never got big into it. I was more just a PvE guy. Value wise, Commander Masters is always a good one. Final Fantasy right now is incredible. Mason, what are you thinking? Hot Hands again? That's the L1 again. It depends. I mean, it depends what people are interested in. You know, maybe you just buy some vintage stuff. Sipper, Clothing, Beeble, Tapper, Whiskers, that thing, the Extruder, Foil Rare Barker, Galaxy Wicker Picker, Galaxy Houses of Par 3, Galaxy Roxy, Throwback Infinity Elemental, Mythic Mirror the Magnificent, Foil Forest, and your Galaxy Planetary Mountain. Beautiful. Jason, Neon Bird arrived today. Appears to me to be in perfect condition. I thought it was, man. I think you should get it graded for sure. It looked perfect to me. Thank you, Mason. It looked like it was perfect condition to me too, man. So I would say fuck it, grade it. You get a 10, and then keep it or sell it. Whatever. Or just hold on to it for a while. Smite him. What's up, buddy?
2 holes left. Both the boys top on each one of them. Current standings are me even.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Alexa, set a timer for 9 minutes.
9 minutes, starting now.
Okay.
No break.
Good morning, Smite him. What's new, buddy? Wolvenator, good morning. Work, Beckons. Take care, Wonder. Yeah, I am. See, I gotta do. I gotta work tonight, so I'm not gonna be on too much longer, honestly. Because I don't want to push my time a bunch, but a little longer show today than normal. Like I said, depending on the weather. If the weather's nice this weekend, I will not be doing a stream this weekend because I'll probably be doing a tag sale, which I'm really, really excited to do a tag sale. But what I might do instead is I might just prop up the camera on my tag sale. You can watch me and my son play Mario Kart in the driveway while we sell stuff, and I'll just do a giveaway show. So we'll see. Well, and I'm gonna get the smoker going. So I'm thinking pulled pork, dude. Tag sale is just an opportunity to put pulled pork in the smoker, play video games in the driveway, have a cooler full of cocktails, and just chill. So that's what I'm thinking. And if I can make all that fucking happen and just hang out on a beautiful day in my driveway and talk to strangers and sell crap to people that doesn't need it, I'm in. What was the last pack of Infinity? It was there was a Galaxy Planetary Mountain. I love having fucking tag sales. It's so much. I love selling crap to people that they don't fucking need. It's so much fun because I will put something out for my tag sale for $10, and someone like does not want it, and I will sell it to them. I will sell it to them. I might only sell it for $2, but I'll make sure that they leave with it. I fucking love tag sales. My wife always tells me she gets secondhand embarrassment from me because I will sell a fucking, in the words of the movie Tommy Boy, I will sell a ketchup popsicle to a woman in white gloves every time. It's so much fun. It's a challenge for me. How many were left in the Infinity box? There's 4.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to do here. I got a bunker the size of freaking Santa Barbara in front of me, and then I got trees.
And it's funny because I haven't had a tag sale in probably like 4 years. I used to always do it for my storage unit stuff, but this is actually just me and my wife's own personal crap that's just building up. That is just like, all right, we need to clear out some closets and sheds and everything. So out for delivery. Cool, something's on the way. I want to see if this person's going to send me that case of freaking Final Fantasy, though. Supposed to ship yesterday. I'll wait another day or two. And I'll be like, hey, what's going on? That's Black Sheep. There's a bowl of chocolate pudding in my underpants. That's Black Sheep. Mason. Coming in again. 1 on the left, 3 on the right. I don't remember if we pulled a shock in this. I apologize. So, hot hands. I got to keep going with the left side. Prozac, good morning. No, but it's just like I enjoy the environment of a tag sale when, like, again, I love just talking to random people, striking up conversations, and it's always cool. And like I said, I already told my son, I go, dude, I got this old flat screen TV that's just sitting in the room. I don't need it. I'm going to put it on the tag sale for like $20. But before it's actually, no, I'm going to put it up for way too much money so it doesn't sell, so we can play Mario Kart all day long. That's the plan. That's what I said. I'm going to put up so people are like, why do you want like $500 for this TV? I'm like, because I don't want you to buy it. I want to play Mario Kart. But I'll say, make me an offer. They say $20, it's yours. Foil rare, most dangerous gamer, Galaxy Boeing, Galaxy lifetime pass holder. Tuscan Whiskers, throwback Sergeant General Commander. We got your Galaxy Ignacio of Mirror's Marvels, your Beautiful Mountain, and your Galaxy Mountain right there. I gotta look at something. Sorry. Okay. You know, it would be a super degen, completely serialized. Oh, that would be gorgeous, man. Give it time, it will happen. And in enough time, it'll happen in a way where it's actually playable. Hey, I got my Super Nintendo fucking right over there. All I gotta do is bring it outside, and we're playing Super Nintendo out in the driveway. 100%. Mason, that was you. I told my son, we got pulled pork cooking behind me, cooler full of beers. That's a good fucking day right there. That is about as redneck as you get. That's a good fucking day. That is a great day right there. I always do my tag sales like 8 a.m. to 2, but I always sit out there for a couple more hours. Do you call it tag sale because you put price tags? So here's the thing: is no, it should be called a yard sale because I'm not putting tags on anything because there's way too much stuff and I don't really care. Good morning, honey. How are you? But a lady one time, she said to me, she actually, oh, this was when I was doing a tag sale a while ago. She goes, I didn't have tags on anything. Yeah, remember how I'm working later on today. So I'll actually finish up in a few minutes, but I got to be in Avon at 10:30. Mrs. Cynthia, good morning. But this lady, I had all this shit from a storage units on my driveway. Nothing was tagged, nothing, because I'm not doing that. It was thousands and thousands of items. I put a couple signs here and there, but this lady comes up to me and she goes, you know, you shouldn't call us a tag sale because nothing's tagged. You should call it a yard sale. And like what you want to do in those situations is, you know, you tell her to piss off, but obviously that's rude. That wouldn't be nice. So in a very professional way, I just looked at her right in the eyes. I said, you have yourself a nice day. And so she knew that was me saying F you, and she left, and she was quiet about it. But I get it. But no, I don't tag anything that's too much work. Yeah, the yard is not for sale, ma'am. You can camp out in the back for $50 a night, but it's not for sale. Package out for delivery. Okay. I'm like, hey, listen, staying out in the yard only costs $5 a night, but the blanket's $100. Yeah. Oh, bless your heart. That's a nice way of saying like, oh, F you. Remember, man, I'm in HR. I know how to say things very professionally. I can be rude in a very professional manner. All right, guys, I'm going to start a last call. So if you guys want to jump in, I'll give you just a couple minutes. Be rude to me professionally. Well, give me something. Give me some material. You gotta give me something to snap back at you with. Like, tell me. I don't know. Give me something. I tell people to pack a lunch. There was. No. I had something in my mind, but I forgot about it. Ken the Ninja. Good morning. My favorite is when people threaten to quit, and I encourage them to do so. I love doing that. I can't tell you how many times I've had somebody say to me, "Oh, I should just quit right now." I'd be like, "I think you should," and they're like, "Oh, what?" I'm like, "I think you should. Here, go ahead, sign this," and they're like, I love doing that. It's funny. Let's give it, guys, another minute or two if you guys want to jump in. Cool. If not, no big deal. Instead of people saying thank you, they say, of course. I hate it.
That's why you playing the crowd there.
Well, it's all about leverage too. You know what I mean? You can't have an employee have the leverage. It doesn't work like that.
I do. Let's find out what's the matter.
But then again, technically speaking, I'm not a manager anymore. Tamo, when are we playing Commander at the meetup? I hope so. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to bring a couple of Commander decks. I'm going to bring some old school decks. And then I think we're each going to bring, anybody that wants to bring 6 packs can also do a draft, a chaos draft. Bring a couple spam stake. I would say bring like a pre-con level, bring a nice casual, and then like a hardcore one. That way, because there'll be a dozen plus people. So whoever, like, you might have 4 people say, hey, let's play some CDH. Found the best way to tell someone to F off is to say, it's true. Alexa, turn off. I agree, Robert. But that's sometimes too direct. Sometimes you have to do it in a clever way, in a more fun way. You pack a lunch too. Yeah, I'm going to bring 6 packs for a chaos draft. I do a chaos draft. I plan on playing some old school, some Commander. So, oh, yes, sir. Just picked up a collection on eBay. Very nice. Oh, I'm happy with this one. I'm really looking for, and I got it for less than I had my max bid. Sweet. Awesome. Nothing better. Nope, we're not gonna do that. There we go. I love it when I have a max bid set above for something, and then it goes way lower than that. Sweet. So I know, like, all right, I plan on spending this much, and I don't spend as much. That's great. All right, guys. I think that's going to be it then. I'm going to finish it up and get out of here. Thank you all very much for a very fun morning. I will be on tomorrow. I'm going to do my best to get this packaged up to ship out tomorrow. I might not be able to given my schedule today, but I'll try. We're going to raid and Briar. Guys, thank you so much. Have a fantastic day. I'll see you all